Do you know who those riders were?
Seem to be some of the same gang.
We'll see you later. This is our busy day.
I'm going to help him.
You are not?
I am too. It's just as safe as staying here.
That's right. I reckon I'll go with you.
Now, boys, and come with me. Ranger war is broken out all over the county.
No, give them a word not to leave the ranch, and besides, they ain't got left anyhow.
Get the rest of them in. We'll finish this job first. We got him now. Get her out.
It's Bob. They've got him trapped.
You go, Father, and get help.
Where is he?
I'll show you.
What you get for trying to fight a war all by yourself? Been me, I was sent for help long ago.
And why didn't you do it?
Huh, maybe I did.
You got any more shells?
No. Won't be long now. I'm just about out.
Here comes another bunch up. Maybe it ain't. Wait. Hold your fire. It's the boys from the ranch. You sent for him? Sure. He owed me the price of a long-distance phone call. Take care of him, Sheriff. Sheriff, Dirk there's the man who shot Allen. Hap was hiding at the ranch and saw him do it.
That's a lie. Barton shot him. Here's the gun he shot him with.
Why, you dirty squealer.
That's all I wanted to know, Barton.
All right, take him out, fellas. Bob?
Why should Barton have started all of this trouble? I found these deeds and contracts on him, Sheriff. It was just as we thought. He wanted to run the ranchers out of this valley so he could buy up their land cheap, then sell it to the railroad at a big profit.
Looks like this fella made fools out of your dad and myself.
Me too, Mr. Graves. Dad'll be happy to know this trouble between you has been cleared up. Bob, I'm sorry I blamed you for the shooting of my dad.
That's all right, Madge. For a while, I thought I wasn't going to be able to clear myself.
Bob, the boys are waiting.
Well, goodbye, folks. Good luck.
That's been Feud on the Range. Feud on the Range. The big movie tonight on KTRD. We're back. KTRD broadcasting in the year 2025. Wow. Who would have thunk? 2025. Jeez Louise. Coming up right after We're right at the 9 o'clock hour is KTRD's primary, the gem, the golden goose that lays all the golden eggs. Something like that. Of KTRD, Polyester Blend will be coming up at 9 o'clock p.m. in just 14 minutes time. We are glad to be back broadcasting out in the West Desert, as well as in the internets on YouTube. From our galactic overlords, Google. We love you, Google. I put everything on Google. Take my life, Google. I love you, Google. No. It's a necessary means, people. Necessary means. Oh, but what a necessary mean is it for me to be here with you in KTRD? Oh, it's necessary, people. Don't forget, we are broadcasting live from the Hastings Dip. There's our shack out there in the West Desert. We are in the Hastings Dip. You can see it there, out in the West Desert. Broadcasting to North Gold Hill, and as much as we can broadcast in that area. Not much of a signal. There's our shack out there in the West Desert, and there's me inside the shack. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? That's what it looks inside there. People in 2024 were... They wanted to know. They wanted to know what it looked like. And so we said, let's give them a peek. And that is what's happening. Like I mentioned, Polyester Blend coming up here in the next couple minutes. We're so excited to be here.
Poly Blend.
With you. 9 p.m. Polyester Blend. 1 second. People, KTRD, those driving in the West Desert, camping in the West Desert, living in the West Desert. Hope you're doing well on this horrific holiday in American history. That's right. We'll take a stance here on Polyester KTRD, because we're not yet at Polyester It's a dark mark. A gash, a wound that may never heal. January 6th. But that's why we must do the show. Because we're here to replace as much as possible. We never forget and must never forget. Don't let people take away the memory. I mean, it's one thing to hate the memory, but don't let people just be like, never happened. What are you talking about? Not that bad. No, it's bad. We'll never let these motherfuckers forget about it. But we're here to offset it with the Day of Remembrance for those who died. Disgusting. But here we are at the end of the day. The day is at an end. We've done our best. You've done your best. Some of you maybe still on the clock. Maybe you're still working. Well, you know what's nice to have in the background? Your buddies of KTRD just goofing. And you can just be like, you know what, I'm going to work, but I'm going to listen in. Passive listening, that's fine. You come in, you come out. We love you for it. Lots of fun stuff, lots of fun things to get to. Here's what I will say. The anxiety of wanting to do a whole new start. The last 2 weeks, I was like, I'm going to take this 2 weeks off and I'm going to come back and it's like a great phoenix. Polyester Blend will pop out of the earth. Not as husky. Get to that later. But husky in content. Formats. Listen, there's so much content out there. We can't fight against it. We understand. This is going to like 2 people. But all I want is for this show to eventually reach its peak of what it can be. I don't care if it goes to the world. Also, does anyone really want that? That weirdness of being super uber popular? Don't worry, the show doesn't have to worry about that. But I'm just saying. Listen, I just want to we want to find our niche. A niche. We're a fucking Utah show. KTRD, it's in the West Desert. You know? It's in the West Desert. We're not, look how big, how much we broadcast to. But that's not who we want to just only feed. Of course, these are our first subscribers, anyone who lives in this area, in the West Desert. But we want to be more than that, right? That's what 2025 is all about. You know? People, for God's sakes. We wait as the PBL team assembles. We're going to check on something real quick. Deed. We'll go to Deed, our traffic control. Let's just make sure we got connection with Deed. Deed, are you out there? Real quick, we just make sure we got connection. Oh, Deed! Deed! Are you okay? All right. No, I'm okay. Right. Don't you worry about it. I'm okay. That was, don't know what that was. See, this is where we like to do a little check-in. Oh, hey, Deed. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, so you might have a weather check-in or traffic control, traffic check-in? Oh, yeah. I'm ready, Ryan. Wherever you are. I'm up here in the chopper. The beautiful chopper out here in the West Desert, ready to go. If you need me, buddy, you know I'm here. That's just what I live for. Always waiting for KTRD to call on me, and I can let you know what the traffic situation is. So I'll be here, Ryan, during Polyester Blood. Oh, thanks, Steve. Just want to make sure. We had connection, and we do. We got to check in with more. We have a huge staff at KTRD. Huge staff. Huge staff of people we pay. We never use them. We should, frankly. I mean, what's this payroll for? I mean, things are tight. Have you seen how much a fucking carrot costs these days? A carrot? It's disgusting. So we say, if we're going to be spending all this money on these, like Deed up in the in traffic, we must be using them. We must. 8:54 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Things to come, a little behind the curtain peek of what might happen this year. Maybe a hockey show. A lot of great content online. I've seen it all. This Utah Hockey Club. Maybe KTRD needs to do its own show. I think we can offer something different, something unique, all under the umbrella of KTRD. Want to figure out more participation? Maybe a KTRD friend of the week. Make someone feel. The way we get viewership is making someone feel bad if they don't show up. Hey, you're the KTRD friend of the show. What does that mean? Money? No. Extra work? Yes. Obligation? Certainly. And now, KTRD, Polyester Blood, we have to fight against wrestling on Netflix? Get out of here. Biggest wrestling match of the year, or weekly, is frankly me versus technology. Come watch that for a couple minutes. Fucking 1, 2, oh! Technology kicks out. Ryan doesn't get it. Now that something's loose. Not broadcasting. Audio doesn't work. That's a wrestling match. I'll wrestle right here. We could have a little ring. Ooh, that's an idea. I wrestle. Schledio wrestling. Compete against this Netflix business. Hey, we were here first on Mondays, by the way. By the way. Speaking of getting here first. Friend of the show, failed treasure hunter, successful quiz writer until he became unsuccessful. See, J-Paps, thank you. Don't worry, he's going to be... There's plenty of imagery I'm going to bring up to remind him of my thoughts. J-Paps. But first of all, people, we are entering the 5th year! The 5th year of Polyester Blend and KTRD. Well, KTRD's been around since the 30s. It was originally a radio. And more of the history of KTRD this year. But people, Polyester Blend entering its 5th year on the air. Frankly, some humans don't live that long. Sorry to say. But it's true. We got a pulse here on Polyester Blend. Barely a pulse. But we're going. And if this sucker, if it's kicking, let's squeeze the comedy and fun out of this thing while we got it. History of KTRD. More to come on that new segment. Anything else people want, please chime in. If you want to join the show at any time, always feel free to join KTRD. What do you want to see in 2025 out of Polyester Blend? I'll tell you what I want to see out of so far. Other people who are a part of this show. That's who I want to see. Heaven forbid they show up to this fucking thing, right? Think about movies here tonight, people. We are going to talk on Polyester Blend, some movie talk. If you've seen some movies, we're going to chime in some hot 3. Ooh, with 2 minutes to spare, Rai.
Hey, buddy. Good to see ya.
2 minutes to spare. We are live on KTRD.
All right. Good to see you. Good to be here.
Good to see you. Good. I'm glad you're here. 2025, my friend.
Oh, man. I'm going to have a hard out, I think, like at 10.
Bringing that energy already. Yeah. 2025. I believe it.
Sorry. Didn't need to start out that.
I can't wait to leave. You mean, so 10 o'clock your time. 10 o'clock your time.
Tomorrow is the first day of the semester. Wow. I have whole new classes. I'm freaking out.
Well, we don't want you freaking out. Except I do want you to freak out about this, Ryan. We were playing Feud on the Range, 1939, a television show on KTRD before. It's about 9 o'clock, Ryan. That is why it is time, my friend, in the new beginnings of well, not the new beginnings, but continuation. Ryan, I am now going to hit share on another Instagram post. That's right. If you want to follow the show and see clips, I'm going to start putting up more clips. You saw Ryan. Did you see, Ryan, that I put up a clip last week? I just went for it.
Yeah, no, I did.
So we're just going to put clips from the show, announcements when we're live, other things, Ryan. Instagram, Polyester Blend live on Instagram. Check us out. 4 posts. This is our 4th post, Ryan. Isn't that exciting?
It is very exciting.
We're just trying new things.
What's the follower count?
28, baby!
Baby, kicking our ass.
Kicking our own ass, our own Instagram. Our own Instagram's kicking our viewers. Well, Ryan, we'll see if those numbers can't grow and grow. But I will tell you the fun and excitement's about to grow because, Ryan, it is 9 o'clock. You know what that means, right, buddy?
Well, I do know what it means.
People, Polyester Blend, KTRD. Now we kick over to Polyester Blend, our flagship show. People, welcome to another night of broadcasting. Fuck, that's gone, isn't it? Ryan, just realizing that I did some cleanup on the old computer, my friend, the old computer.
Cleanup?
Yeah.
Don't you just bog your computer down until it becomes unusable, but you still keep using it?
Mm-hmm. Well, frankly, I might have just frozen it right now. Oh, there we go. Ryan, for a long time, I had just like files among files, and I'm slowly realizing some of these files I actually needed. But don't worry about it. I got this whole catalog. I love I hit like share. Here we go. What did I call this thing? Try to. Here we go. People, it's time for Polyester Blend. KTRD, home of the Polyester Blend Network, is now on the air. Welcome to another broadcast day. Polyester Blend Live streams Mondays at 8 o'clock over the internet from the Schledio in Salt Lake City, Utah. It is also simulcast from UHF station KTRD, 299 megahertz frequency from Hastings Dip in Utah's West Desert. As Polyester Blend Network and KTRD starts its broadcast day, we ask you to join us as we dissect, try to understand, poke fun, and also share our love of this strange anti-existence.
And I don't want to get married ever to anyone. You understand that?
Right.
You, come on, you.
Right.
And you.
2020, the beginning of a new era in entertainment. Polyester Blend on KTRD exists. Go ahead, 5 years later.
This is insane. This is insane.
Going up. And let me tell you, it's only gonna get better, people. Cause I ain't stopping. Ryan ain't stopping. Clayton, well, Clayton might stop. Because we want.
Clayton has stopped.
Yeah, he's stopped. Oh, my nice to be Polyester Oh my God, Ryan! I'm so excited to be back. I was gonna do a show last week, and then it was like, no, we don't need to. And then I was gonna work on the show, and then I got super sick.
Oh, buddy, tell me about it.
I gotta tell you, I wanna know if I had Cove. I might have had Cove. If you don't know, my name's Ryan Schlegel, hosting this thing. I've gotta take a shot into that hoop right there. Not only, Ryan, to say, will we have a good show tonight, but will we have a good show this year? You know what I mean, Ryan? This is the shot.
This is all or nothing. This is everything is on this.
We get this. We're going to have a good show tonight. Good shows. Every show in 2025.
Oh, buddy. You should have hawk twat on that.
Hawk twat. People! He's from the Hawking Twat capital of Southern California. He is our Hawk Twat McMahon. Ryan Bradford, are you with me?
Very much. The audio is a little. The audio on the video is. I can't hear it. Coming in with that really tight energy tonight. Hey, everybody! Love being here. Love seeing your faces. Mostly just you, Ryan. There we go.
I told you I got to do a pre-flight checklist. That's something I want to start doing on the show. Where I it's like, seriously, this thing's like fucking flying an airplane, Ryan. Landing gear check, gas check, wings check. You know what I mean? Steering wheel. I got to go through audio. I got to go through everything because there's always something.
Don't beat yourself up.
You know,
the listeners, the good PBL listeners, they don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know what I'm not hearing.
That's true. You got to have back channels on that stuff. Speaking of back channels, don't back channel your way to our hearts because we want you to come right through the front door. Thanks for being here on another exciting Monday night of Polyester Blend. We got so much. Ryan, like I was saying in the intro, there's so many things I want to do. So many things. And I thought I was going to take this last 2 weeks and just really work on all this stuff and come out with a big bang. But you said it to me when I texted you the other night. It's like, let's just do it, baby. Let's just do it.
Yeah, we don't need to. I mean, we can work on it. Always try to be better. always try to improve.
But we just,
I think that's a good mantra for 2025.
I love it.
But we don't need to make some big changes in the year, like the very beginning.
Let's ease
into this new year.
Ease into it. So Ryan, I got to go through my symptoms, and you got to tell me real quick. By the way, I hope you had a great new year. And you got big announcements. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You gotta maybe email me some things there during the break. Big announcement from Ryan Frappert during the break. He's gonna email me some photos so I can email them to me so I can make some announcements.
All right.
All right.
I'm on it.
I was trying to finish the year strong in Teesdale. I was gonna do this show from Teesdale. This show I was gonna be in Teesdale. As I like to say, Schledio South, down in, we've talked.
Schledio Baja.
Schledio Baja Blast. Schledio Baja Blast. Okay. So we all know people have done the show from there before. It's where sweet Mother Schlegel has a wonderful domicile, her bunker. She's a prepper. Big time prepper.
She's a prepper. I think when everybody gets to a certain age, they just become preppers.
Mm-hmm. So Mama Schleg.
Same with my mom.
Lots of oils, essential and cooking. And then just a lot of water that's being, wasted all the time. No, my mom's not a prepper. she's a pepper, a sweet pepper. But she's a
chili pepper.
Chili
fan.
pepper.
Red hot chili pepper fan.
Inventor of the Weezer chili pepper, who will be more used this year. By the way, Ryan, I was saying at the beginning, we pay all these characters. We got to use them. We can pay all these guys. They're on the KTRD.
I know they're all getting their royalty checks.
And we never use them every week. So every week we need to have a rotation.
Santa Pinata is down in Key West right now. I saw him.
This guy, I think that's a stand-in. I don't even think that's the real. I don't even think he's really here. Santa, is that you? I think it's just a dummy. Like a dummy pinata.
So, yeah.
Jesus. Well, we should check in with him this year. I mean, we did just have the holidays, and where was he? That's the whole reason he became a part of the show. And I got nothing from this guy. So, Ryan, I was going to go down to Teesdale, and then I wake up New Year's Day, the beginning, new birth. Here I am, 2025, Ryan.
Yes.
Sick as a dog.
Were you feeling it New Year's Eve?
Now, truth be told, on Christmas was Steph's family. Beautiful family. Wonderful. It's just just Christmas as much as you want Christmas to be. Kids opening presents, paper everywhere, toys being played with. Kids are like, here's this one, here's that one. Like just excitement, food, and we're just people and just running around. But here's a lot of sniffles in those kids. A lot of sniffles.
Yeah. Kids are germ factories.
Now, I looked at it and I'm like, I'm not prepared, right? I got 2 cats. I got Steph. That's it. I isolate. I'm basically in one of those sensory deprivation tanks.
Deprivation, yeah.
Every day, Ryan. When I'm not doing the show, I'm in it. So I have antibodies I do not have, Ryan. I do not have. So I see a sick kid. I'm like, I'm fucked. 2 days later, I'm like, there's something going on. And it took like 5 days. And then New Year's Day, woke up and I didn't. And it was really that night when I was like, I'm fucked. Cough, Ryan. Cough. Lung butter, as Wayne.
Are you spitting up? Are you producing phlegm?
Dude. I'm sorry,
phlegm
listeners.
factory.
2025, we're trying to get better, Ryan. Not right now, because it was like I was like, do I have tuberculosis? Do I have TB? Like, am I a lunger, as they would say in the 1800s? Like, because it was just like
into your hanky.
Into my
hanky.
Just
put back in your
like the Doc Hollywood and Tombstone, right?
Yeah, and you just put it back in your pocket, and you have your maid wash it.
My maid, Ryan.
I don't. Doc Holliday had maids, right?
He didn't have a maid. Great question though. Doc Holliday, maids. Find out more on Polyester Blend. Ryan, here's the deal. So I'm hacking up along here, right?
You're Hawk-Twa.
Hawk-Twa!
Hawk, Utah.
Okay, is there some Utah connection there? I missed the whole thing. Was there some Utah thing? It's Utah backwards or something?
No, it's just the sound effect. Hawk-Twa.
Oh, like when you... Okay. That's gross.
But
so,
you can rearrange those letters and make it Utah.
That's where my brain went, right? Anyway, Ryan, what were your COVID symptoms when you had COVID? What were the COVID symptoms?
Mostly just body aches. Body aches were the ones that killed me.
I don't think I had that then, because I was hawking up. I think, like I said, maybe it was early TB. Maybe I just have TB now.
Could have been TB.
I live in the West. I live a Western lifestyle.
I don't remember coughing.
Okay.
At all. Like, really.
People.
Actually,
let us know.
That's the lie. That's the lie. I coughed a lot.
Well, so
when I hang.
No. Rob's here. Rob's here, producer Rob. He's in the YouTube chat. You can join the YouTube chat by going to, of course, you're watching on YouTube. Just go to the chat if you want to chime in. The Zoom link is there if you want to jump in, say hello, leave, make a comment, whatever you want to do. The Zoom link is at the top of the YouTube chat. Rob, producer Rob, will keep an eye on that, as well as other people who are duties revolving that chat. Ryan, we have a lot of show here tonight. A lot of show. And I'm going to go through it real quick. New thing, I just want to do a rundown, Ryan, a new rundown here on the show, where I want to give people a sense of what we're about to do here tonight. Ryan, did you know the first segment here tonight will, of course, be classic Point of Order, Ryan. Point of Order coming up here tonight on Polyester Blend. We do some hyper-local news. Now, Ryan, there's already there's going to be a reading assignment for next week, buddy, because I noticed.
Reading assignment.
Uh-huh. And I'm not talking and I'll get to that in 1 second. Ryan, point of order. After that, Ryan, 3 different segments I'm going to break up throughout the rest of the night. Movie talk, Ryan. I got 3 movies I want to talk about here tonight. I'm going to go through them. You're going to have the option, Ryan. You're going to be the one who gets to decide which movie we discuss first. We'll have 3 different versions of that. Also, Ryan, big update. We've got to finish this. Woodstock 99, Final 4, Ryan. Final 4 here tonight. We are going to find out next week will be the championship. The final 2 will be announced here tonight, because I don't think I announced it last week. Did I? Or last time? Because
I can't remember.
Oh, me either. I can't remember a lot of last show. Ryan, also tonight we have a Wiki music game, and that is... Ryan, the theme here tonight, January 6 bands, Ryan. January 6 bands.
Oh, shit.
That's right, my friend. Bands
all right.
that love the president who just got certified. And finally, Ryan, our new favorite segment, Topics here tonight. Topics, Ryan. We'll go into Topics here tonight. Ryan, couple things to go for before we get there. Of course, we must announce our new favorite friend, the curly-tailed lizard, Ryan. You know that is our new mascot on Polyester Blend, right, Ryan?
The most fecal-producing animal in proportion to its size.
Lizard. I am the curly-tailed lizard, the official mascot of Polyester Blend.
That's right, curly-tailed lizard. You are the official mascot of Polyester Blend. 2025 will be your year. Ryan, we got to think costumes. We got to think so many different things with the curly-tailed we can do, because it is the most feces-producing animal by volume size of the animal, something like that, Ryan. So, Ryan, don't forget, curly-tailed lizards here and will be here with us the rest of the way. Big announcement, Ryan. We are back, and we've got to finish this out. We've got to get to it, in fact. We haven't really even done anything with it. Ryan, don't forget, we are in the midst of a book club. And I'm going to put, this is something I'm going to put onto the Instagram, Ryan, to give people a fair shot. We are doing Breakfast of Champions. Kurt Vonnegut, did you read the whole thing? You're done, right, Ryan?
I'm finished, yes.
All right. Well, do you still want to break it up and talk half and then talk second half, or you just want to talk about the whole thing?
I would like to break it up. I felt like, yes, I really liked the book. I thought it was difficult, and I don't know if I understood it. I like to hear other people's insights.
Let's do this.
Especially someone who is known for his insight.
We'll get to him when he shows up eventually. People, we're going to do the first 50 pages. Jeremy! Chat master, by the way, you got to be working on this chat. What are you doing here? I mean, you got to be working on this chat.
You know, I leave the chat alone for 15 minutes. Suddenly, I'm hearing, producer Rob will take care of the chat.
2025.
I was at my resolution was to be laissez-faire with the chat. Just let's let it develop, see what happens. But
well, my friend, just don't let Rob take over it because you know what he'll do with it. That's bad. It's bad news.
Just make it. It'll just be dish chat.
Exactly. Well, it would just be like
washing method, detergent options.
No, it'll just be like, how do you fix this in your house? How do you do this in your house? It'll just be like home improvement. You know what I mean? Because he's just gonna want tips on how to take care of a house. Now, speaking of house, Jeremy, there's a couple things of house cleaning. House cleaning? I don't know. We're doing that. Jeremy, next Monday, first 50 pages of Breakfast of Champions. What about that? First 50 pages, or should we do half the book? What do you think?
I feel like we might as well do half the book.
Half the book!
People have already finished it at this point. Clayton's just been listening to John Malkovich on repeat.
I love it. Oh, Ryan, working on the show during the fucking... God bless you, Ryan. God bless you. So I agree. Next week, people, if you want to join us, I'm going to put on the Instagram. We're doing a book. And you got to be halfway through book. So next week, we will do a halfway through Breakfast of Champions. Kurt Vonnegut's crowning achievement. Would we say that? Crowning achievement?
I don't know.
Jeremy?
This is only the second Vonnegut book I've read. So.
Jeremy, would you say his crowning achievement is Breakfast of Champions?
It's one of the top three, probably. Slaughterhouse-Five is probably the most famous one. Breakfast of Champions is probably my personal favorite. Cat's Cradle is also pretty great. And then, I've read all of them, so you can kind of, you can start geeking out on some of the lesser-known ones that are also quite good.
Easy, chat master. And save it for the chat where you'd be like, I read all the books because I apparently am a cultured person. Go fuck yourself. Some of us are worried about the future of Jersey Mike's over here. All right, my friend.
You can be a literary person and worry about Jersey Mike's.
Jeremy,
I'm just saying.
That's true. Okay, we're going to do this real quick. This decides movie talk here tonight. Because, Jeremy, we are going to do three...
Jersey Mike's affects us all.
It does. Especially, our gut intake. Jeremy... I'm going to give you three options. I know you've seen them all. Actually, we start with this. Ryan, movie talk here tonight. Let's get back to the main thing here. Ryan, movie talk here tonight.
Polyblend.
You have seen this. You have seen Substance, correct?
I have.
You have seen Conclave?
No, I have not.
Have you seen A Complete Unknown?
No.
Jeremy,
it's
you've
completely
seen...
unknown.
Yeah, it's completely unknown to him.
I've seen them all.
All right, Jeremy, we're going to have to do some heavy lifting then because you and I need to talk. We can't do a music show without talking about this Bob Dylan movie. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get to that. Ryan and Jeremy and me will talk about Substance at the beginning of the second part of the show because I want to talk about that substance. Oof, does it have substance?
Janine's seen all of them, but she's sick, so she might not want to join the discussion.
Wow, and by the way, Janine, I've been there. Are you hacking up a lung? Because that's where I'm at, where I was.
She's not coughing, but she's very congested. She can't breathe, but she's not coughing.
I didn't get, so it was weird. My nose never got congested, but like I definitely just was like, really good stuff for TV, right? By just mimicking, hacking up a lung. People love that. People, here's the bigger news of 2025. Breaking news. The greatest turn of events has happened. Ryan, give me just a, don't say it yet, but just give me an intro. You know where I'm going. I'm leading into what you sent over. Ryan, without saying what it is, lead me up to what has entered your life.
Sorry, I'm having some difficulties with my headphones.
Fuck you.
Can you repeat that again?
Ryan, it's got to be direct connect. Enough with this Bluetooth situation. It's constantly causing problems.
Who are you, king of the technology? Actually, that brings me back. I want to be on the, the Poly Court.
Mm. Oh, okay.
I have an anecdote about Poly Court.
Oh shit.
Poly Court.
Okay, let's go to Poly Court. People, this is the place where we go and we hear out
Polyblend.
grievances and issues Ryan, I'll be the judge this week because apparently you have issues here. I am going to because you.
Bradford, are you the defendant or the?
Well, he's coming. He's bringing a case. He's not the judge, right? Ryan, you can't be the judge.
He's definitely not the judge.
I'm bringing a case.
Are you Are you being accused?
Are you accusing me,
something?
Ryan? Yeah, please.
No, no. This is completely separate from the polyverse.
Well, I'm going to be a judge then. I'm going to be a judge. Jeremy, you could be a judge too. But Ryan, you're on. You have taken the stand. Please give us what's going on here.
Okay, so last Saturday, I wanted to go to Costco.
Ordah! Keep it down in the court. Keep it down. Ryan, go ahead.
Hold him in contempt. Wanted to go to Costco Saturday morning. And I'm sure it's the same in Utah, but in California, if you want to go to Costco on a weekend, you got to go right when it's open.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we get there. The Costco opens at 9:30. We get there about 9:28.
And this is what Costco? Can I get an exact location? Where is this?
It's on Commercial Street.
Okay.
San Diego.
Thank you. Continue your deposition.
So we get there. There's already a crowd waiting. There's actually a line of people with their shopping carts ready to go. And as we are walking up, the Costco starts just letting people in. I mean, because they're opening, and so the line is going in. I am in this weird in between. It's like, so okay. So you see the red dot.
Is this the right one? Is this the right one, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not Commercial Street.
The line is curling
Market
down.
Street, by the way, Ryan. You're
Market Street.
You're already. I mean, are you bringing the right evidence here, Ryan? You're already saying.
Oh my God!
You're
poking holes in my story.
You said that, but it's on Market Street, dog. So anyway, overruled.
Market Street.
Overruled.
Overruled. So you see where the indicator, the red dot was. The line is like going down and to the right. It's kind of following the.
Whoa.
Or I'm sorry, down and to the left. It's following the structure, the shape of the building.
Okay.
But I'm like beneath there because that is where they keep all the shopping carts.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. Inside,
so I have to go.
Inside,
I go get a shopping cart, and I would have to take it back out all the way around these cars. You can't see where I'm pointing, but to get in line. So I just take the shopping cart and I push ahead. I just push ahead because it's like
fuck.
It's like it's not a line to check out. We are all going to the same place, and so I just go on in. And the guy in front of me, he's like, "There's a line," and I pretend like I don't hear him.
But Ryan,
then he turns around.
Wait a minute, right, Jeremy? I think I need more evidence. So Ryan, you're taking. You can see inside here, right? You're taking a cart from
under oath. He is acknowledging that he pretended not to hear this gentleman. We're simply politely informing him that there was a line.
So Ryan, you take a cart from here, right? You take a cart from here. This line.
Okay,
right there.
So you see where this person is in the video.
Yes.
That is where the line. So the line is going from the entrance and it's curling around.
Okay, so it goes from here and then curls down that way, back behind this person.
And so I'm going like on the inside track. I'm picking up one of these shopping carts.
And then you're going to come back and join the line, right?
Well, it's like I would have to pull it out and then go all the way around to join the line.
Merged? Oh, Ryan.
And I just push forward and merge in the line to get into the store.
No.
And then the guy in front of me was like, there's a line.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. I mean, this isn't a line to ride a roller coaster. This isn't a line to. We are all going into the same place.
Easy, Ryan. Easy.
And he turns around and he says it again. Like, there's a line. And then I just push forward and get my card scanned and enter. And I see him. And he shakes his head and walks ahead.
Judgment already over here. Judgment order over here. Jeremy, do you need more information?
I think I've heard enough.
Ryan, how far back did the line go where you can see the person in the vest? How far back did the line go?
It was moving at a rapid
Ryan, that's
pace.
not the order. That is not the question. The question is, where did the line start? How far back, Ryan?
It wasn't even that far back. It was
Ryan?
like, okay, yeah, to the end of that curb.
Right here.
So I would have had to pull
You have to go. You would have to, Ryan. Already a
You
foreshadow.
could also have just like waited for the line to go through and then gone in.
Ryan,
Could you not?
I could have.
Ryan.
Yes.
Ryan. Okay, you know what? I was going to make up a point. I was going to make a point here, but people, you can see right here, to Ryan's point, it's not fair. If it's still the same situation, there's a metal bar, because I'm confused. I was like, Ryan, can't you just walk here, get a cart, and then enter the line?
No.
But there's a bar.
You gotta
There's a bar. There's
you
a bar.
gotta get it from the front.
Now, Ryan! Order! Ryan! Can't you clearly enter the line here? Wait your turn, wait your turn, wait your turn, wait your turn.
Wait, my turn for what? For
To
entering
get
a public space?
Get the fuck, Ryan! You say one more word, I'll hold you in contempt. I'm telling you right now.
Sorry,
I'm telling
Judge.
you right now. You wait in line like a normal, civilized person. You wait till you get to where you can grab a cart. Then you take the cart out. You're already in your appropriate place in line. Then you will enter at your appropriate time, being a civilized person. Jeremy, am I wrong? Go to you.
I mean, that would clearly, there's the one, like, from a law point of view.
No.
Does Costco have? Costco does not have a system in place, clearly. This was a line created by the people.
True.
But
For the people.
it was a line. Yeah. So you could say, well, it's not a sanctioned line. That would be Bradford's only real defense. But clearly, everyone's trying to go to Costco. No one wants to be there. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gotten there early just to get in a line to go into a goddamn store. They're like, I want to get this over and done with. And they all said, we shall form a line in the order in which we have arrived. And Bradford broke that pact. His only defense is, well, I didn't agree to that pact. It's every man for himself.
January 6th.
But is that the right thing to do? Is that the society we want to live in?
January 6th.
Or do we want to live in a society?
Perfect date for Ryan to bring this up, right, Jeremy? January 6th.
This is my J6.
You completely destroyed the social contract in one foul move, Ryan. And not only did you then make one move where you go, I'm entering here. Hate that. Then you go, I can't hear you. Oh, brother. Oh, that is disgusting, Ryan.
Yeah, who's this guy though? Who's this guy telling he's the king of the line?
Well, if the guy were, you could have said, sorry, sir, I don't acknowledge this line. I don't think it's real.
Ryan?
The line does not apply to me. You could have said that if you felt that was the truth.
Ryan,
but you pretended not to hear him. And doesn't that, ladies and gentlemen of the court, tell us everything we need to know?
Okay. All right. I see you guys are on this stranger's side.
Ryan!
I see what you mean.
On society's side, and you have turned your back on the fabric in which we exist.
Society. Oh, no. There are lines for the bathroom. You respect lines for the bathroom.
Ryan, do you zipper? Ryan, do you zipper? Hold. Ryan, do you zipper when you merge? Do you zip correctly?
Oh, yeah. I know how to zip.
Why don't you do that here? It's the same fucking principle. It's just not written up in your laws, man. We like to live. I'm a libertarian. I don't want no, I'm not. But I don't want these laws, man. I thought we all could figure it out ourselves. I thought we could expect the best of ourselves, not the worst, Ryan.
The line to enter a store is the same as the line of the rules of traffic that we have for the majority of us have agreed upon.
Right? How about
the
this?
Right way?
My first rule.
There's a collectible pair of Air Jordans that just came out, and someone just cut in front of you and gets those Air Jordans. How are you going to feel?
Ryan, don't you think
if a special edition Danzig
Danzig Air Jordan?
Ryan,
Danzig Air Jordan.
Ryan and Jeremy, I feel like, of course, the rule of law sometimes begrudge. We have to fight it. I want to respect it, but sometimes we have to do civil disobedience. All this stuff, right? But at the same time, doesn't the law of human decency outrule all of this? And to me, Ryan, I will always go to the back of the line because I would rather have a society that I would give to the next person before I taketh before me. Ryan, and taketh before me. Ryan, I'm doing my fucking 1600s. I've watched John Adams, the miniseries, one too many times. I feel like, do not tread on my Costco snake, my friend. I say, I rule against Ryan. I rule against him. Jeremy, where are you at?
Yeah, Janine made it. She said she sympathizes with Bradford being sick of lines, but then she said, when I see a line and I don't want to stand in it, I leave.
Yes!
That to me,
I just failed on the whole topic.
she just says, fuck it, I'm not going in.
Yes, Janine!
But Bradford pissed on that.
I will go to the beginning of the line.
He pissed on everyone, and he might as well have stood
It was
there.
like,
fuck you,
Ryan.
it was the difference between of like 10 seconds. It was the okay. I could have waited 10 seconds and like
Ryan, move through the line, go to the back of it, end of story. No problem. You'll get in just like you're saying.
Or just wait for everyone to get in.
Yeah,
it's not going to stay aligned. If it's moving that fast, you could have just waited.
No, somebody like me, disruptor like me, needs to break up this line.
Order. This court, this poly court.
Guilty.
Court, this court
gotta say guilty.
finds you guilty, Ryan. Next time you go to Costco, here's what I order. Ryan, here's your judgment. You're sentencing, Ryan. Next time you go to Costco, the next 2 times you go to Costco, Ryan, you have to wait the amount of seconds it would have taken if you just went to the back of the line to go in, to actually go in. So it would have been 2 minutes, Ryan. Even if there's no line, you have to stand outside of Costco next 2 times you go and wait 2 minutes until you go in, as symbolic gesture that you should have waited for your other Costco brethren.
And you can't go over to the food court and get a hot dog during
exactly.
that. You've got to just wait outside.
Whoa.
Exactly.
Well, okay. I don't know about this.
People, it has been Judge Ryan.
This is why the justice system has
the
failed.
poly system. People, it is 9:34. We must get to our first music break, but before we do that, we must get to 2 final items here this week. First of all, he is our intrepid polyester blend, the leader, the podfather, the guy who started it all. He is always on time. He makes sure to put this as a priority in his life, because just like Ryan and Jeremy and I do, that is why we stand up, people. Clayton Scribner, are you with us?
Yes, sorry I'm late. I was too busy making sure that all the January 6th violators were exonerated.
Buddy, you've done the Lord's work here tonight, the Lord's work. People who don't know, this is Clayton Scribner. He sometimes shows up on our show.
No last
we
names,
love him.
please.
He's Clay, our favorite. Clay, just so you know, people sometimes forget who you are. Clay, this is you on the river. This is a file photo of Clay Dog, your favorite chili and all
Is that
that.
a bowl of chili?
Yeah, and Clay, last week, I remember 3 weeks ago when we did the show, you couldn't make it. You were having toilet issues, and we had a photo of you on the toilet.
Dude, what the?
I just, here.
Come on, man. Dude, it's messed up, man. Where'd you get that body type? That's not my body.
AI is a son of a bitch, man, and the amount of hair it added
up,
was
man.
blown up.
It's messed up. You were messing with that when I was gone?
No, buddy, we were just making sure people knew where you were indisposed at the moment. You were having health issues, and we're so glad you're here. But Clay,
that was a messed up night, man. Come on, man.
You're alive, Clay, and you're also here to announce a very special a bit that we did in 2022, Clay. 2022.
Years ago.
It is back, Clay. Before we go to our first music break, Renewal songs here tonight. Lots of fun stuff on Polyester Blend. Clay, we did it in 2022. Clearly the results worked really well. That's why we're back doing it again. Clay, I always thought it was D Schlub. It's actually called, this is the actual graphic we used 3 years ago. D Blub. D Blub the Chub Schlubs.
Okay.
I found this graphic, Clay. We are bringing it back. D Blub the Chub Schlubs, people. It is back. We have got too much girth, too much husk. We want to be husky boys, but we don't want to be that husky. 2025, starting off just like your gym renewal membership, we are going to be doing a losing weight challenge here on Polyester Blend for anyone who wants to participate. Clay, you know what that means? Photos? Do we do photos again?
Come on, we don't need to do gym selfies. I think we should just post stats.
I feel like the photos are more accurate than the stats.
Yeah, okay.
Ryan, be a tiebreaker here.
I'm in.
What do you think, Ryan?
Yeah, I think stats probably.
No photos? You guys don't like?
I don't like gym selfies personally. It's painful. I mean, it was fun to do that one time.
I'm neutral. I could do both.
I still use those photos sometimes.
Yeah, I don't care. What's the most important is de-schlubbing.
All right, let's do stats. People, let's just try to work on ourselves. It's not about shaming. It's not about goofing on it. Let's take it seriously because we want, seriously, Ryan.
Just give us a stat recap. It doesn't have to be weight. It can be like how many times you...
Yeah, just to do something.
Ate vegetables, how many times you went to the gym, how many times you made yourself vomit. No, don't do that. Sorry.
Clay, here's what it is. Take care of yourself. We'll chime in.
How many nights you didn't drink?
Hey, that's a great one too. Taking care of yourself. Yeah. Taking care of yourself. People, I love it. We're bringing back D Blub the Chub Schlubs. D Blub the Chub Schlubs. Look at that. I mean, it looks like John Candy. I mean, we need to get one of these belts, by the way, Clay. What if I just had one of these belts?
Yeah. You don't need to do anything. Just get the belt.
Just get the belt. Ryan, have you belted yet? Belt it up, baby. Belt it up.
Do you even belt?
I asked for a Christmas for a belt, but didn't get one.
Didn't get a belt. Next week, get a belt, people. Use those gift cards to get it. Clay, we just announced earlier before you joined the show, I know you were busy with work stuff. Clay, we are going to do half of Breakfast of Champions next Monday, Clay. So next Monday, we will discuss half of Breakfast of Champions. We'll post that on our Instagram. Check us out, Polyester Blend Live on Instagram, to get all the most up-to-date fun stuff from Polyester Blend, as well as clips, Clay. I'm going to try to put clips up on there. Clay, we've got lots of fun stuff to get to here tonight. We're going to get to Woodstock 99. Announce the final two, Clay, after this break. We're going to get to movie talk. We're going to have a Wiki music game and topics. But before we get to
are we going to talk about Bob Dylan?
Yes. Did you watch the movie?
I have seen it.
Yes. Okay. Okay, we're going to talk about it. We are going to skip a couple things.
I think I'm the biggest Dylan fan in this show.
I bet you are. I don't know, Jeremy.
I don't think it's even close.
Oh, and by the way, Ryan Bradford could say something about this.
I'm a pretty hardcore.
Ryan Bradford, talk about the article you once wrote in City Weekly, please.
Clayton's here.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
Just saying, Clayton's here just randomly deciding to shit on my Dylan fandom. That's
yes, that's what I'm here for. Random judgment and unfair criticism. That's why I'm here. That's why I showed up.
We're going to skip the point of order this week, but go in there. Well, just real quick. Let's just do this one before we go to the music break. I was just going to say, Clay and Ryan and Jeremy, I'm going to send it to the Blenders chat. But there's a great article from ProPublica about the Oath Keepers or whatever.
Oh, the right-wing organization that was keeping dossiers on local journalists.
It has a lot to do with Utah. That's required reading for next week. Okay, everybody. I think I would like one of our.
Put the link in the chat, Brett.
I put it in the YouTube chat. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna send it. via a text message so everyone has it. So next week, I would like for all of us to read that. It's a long foreign journalism, and we got.
I only heard about it because I heard about the journalist having that the like hit put on him.
Well, Girk might want to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it more in depth next week because I think we all want. I actually want all of us to talk about it next week. So before we get to that, though, Clay, before we go on, we must bring this up real quick. This is point of order. Our last point of order. Order. What's going on with this Mike Lee character? Did you see this?
I mean, I can barely read it in this thing. It says,
"This is from
Willis wants to bring back real light bulbs." Oh my god!
Hold on. So do you see it now?
What is a real light bulb? Like it has a filament?
Ryan,
yeah.
Your thought?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Girk, you're here. Girk, your thoughts on this? You're senator.
Yeah,
Your senator, by the way.
He doesn't like the LED or the what are they? The fluorescent spirally light bulbs. He wants the old time incandescent light bulbs that are much less efficient.
Now, two things on this, Girk. Two things on this. First of all, these new light bulbs are cucks, right? The cucks of the light bulb world, right? And then number two, I mean, Thomas Edison, one of our greats, right? I mean, let's bring back the light bulb he invented, right? I mean, let's go with that.
Right.
He's like the Elon Musk of New Jersey. I mean, we should bring him back.
Well, I can see you're on board with this. You liked it and retweeted it, didn't you?
You know how I do. Ryan, light bulbs, are they fucking annoying or is Mike Lee right? You know what I mean?
Oh my God. Finally, Mike Lee is speaking. He's saying what I'm thinking.
I know. Mike Lee next is like candles better than lights. Let's go, people. Waxing.
I don't think he's ever waited to get into Costco.
But also, this seems like a privilege rage that should have been more like 2014 or maybe even 2007.
Yes.
Like we're still talking about light bulb technology.
It's weird stuff.
But that shit's even dimmable now. Like who cares?
It's weird stuff. It's weird.
Let's bring back the clapper.
Ryan,
actually, let's just bring back the clap.
Ryan, you're on fire tonight. Polyester blend. Our goal.
That Matt was an underrated joke, not even acknowledged by anybody.
What was your name? 2025 PBL brings back the clapper, and we're not talking the clap, not the clap. PBL.
Wait, you just stole my joke and then tried to repurpose it.
We are so happy that this guy. What was your name again, young man?
That was a funny joke, Schlegel. I like that.
God damn. First, you call me the founder. Call me the founder, and then you treat me like.
Sorry, I thought I said the flounder. People, here we go. We got a lot of fun stuff here tonight. Girk, by the way, did you have any thoughts on Ryan Bradford and his Costco situation?
I actually sided with Bradford, but we don't need to rehash it.
I might.
We don't
because Gerke he's a smart guy, and
no, I don't.
He's not a cuck, actually.
Don't trust either one of you. Don't trust either one of you. All right, people.
Not a cuck for lines.
People, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get right into our first music break. Clay, did you get your song in there, or do you want me to play a song first?
No, I'm sorry. Just go with you first.
Okay, I'll go first. It is, of course, I think a band we all love, Krautrock's Finest. By the way, best birthday gift I got this best Christmas gift I got, Clay.
Yo.
Kraftwerk, Salt Lake City, baby.
Oh yeah. I'm going.
We gotta go, right? Kraftwerk.
Oh, we're going.
Salt Lake City. Steph got me too. She got a ticket. We're going. We gotta come. Speaking of the great German bands, my friend, you did Renewal. I was like, you know what? Born, Song's born. A Swan is born. Polyester Blends 2025 is
Rising
born.
like a swan.
Polyester Blend, A Swan is born. We'll be back in 3 minutes exactly. 3 minutes exactly.
Just just sweat you down. Just wet you down.
Can, am I right? Don't put them in a can. Well, unless you want to serve it. Because I will always listen to that great kraut rock. Right, Clay?
Sick.
Come on, Can.
No one ever is like, that band sounds like Can. Nope.
They're just the best.
It's just Can.
Clay, next week, did you know this, is going to be not only we talk about the first half.
We're going to bring back light bulbs?
We are going to bring back light bulbs. And we are, of course, going to talk about a very important book next week, the first half. Don't forget, people, the first half of Breakfast of Champions. Make sure you read it by next week. We are going to discuss it, have a whole segment about it. But Clay, we also have to discuss this. We are down to the final two because I have the scores. The scores, Clay, for the Woodstock 99 playoffs, final four. We must show tonight who is in the final two, right, Clay?
Yeah, I mean, I feel so disconnected because I had the poops and there was like the new year. And so, like, I don't even know who's in the top four.
Well, let's go through it right now. People, we disconnect from Polyester Blend. We go to KTRD Sports.
Speaking of sports, are we doing a roundup?
We can do that at the end once Ryan's got a heart out. So we're
going after Ryan goes to sleep,
right
we can talk about sports?
Yeah, and then we're going to talk about sports. We have a lot to talk about there. People, we go to it. People, we disconnect from Polyester Blend for 1 second. We go to
Poly Blend.
The following is a presentation of KTRD Sports.
People. Oh, that's right. Everybody.
Well, I like cycled through like four people's voices. I heard like Santa Pinata. I heard like the mussel. What is that mussel we try to get out of the water? Like
quagga, you son of a bitch. The only fucking
I heard some quagga in there.
The only muscle you got here is the fantastic lung power of Bert Turking. That's right, Bert Turking here to talk about KTRD Sports and Polyester Blend's ongoing Woodstock 99 playoffs that just never end. People, you know what doesn't end is what we get from the fine fans. And what you need to know is that for a long time, we didn't get any footage of our coaches at Woodstock 99. But tonight, that changes. Here tonight, for the first time ever, actual photos from our different coaches in this playoffs of Woodstock 99 bands at Woodstock 99. First up, Ryan Bradford. There he is amongst his shirtless bros. Ryan, what do you remember from this moment in Woodstock 99?
Oh, man, it was just good times to have your shirt off.
Right, but Ryan,
especially when you have three arms.
Yeah. What's the story?
One of the arms is for moshing.
Really spread out there. It's sort of throwing the hang loose as well as the two in the pink. One of the
so I can do two hang looses and one mosh.
Hang looses at once. The next one is Clayton Scrivener. You're pumping iron during the fires, right, Clay? What's going on here? What do we see?
Well, it's just when I just pumped iron. Every time I saw trauma, every time I saw something go wrong, I just started lifting.
Clay, not unlike a human male sack of scrotum moves away from the body, your head moves away from your body when it gets too hot and swole. Looks like a long neck there, Clay.
That's I have a neck. That's what having a neck looks like when you de-schlub.
Wow. Jeremy, you are sliding out of that fire. Is that right, Jeremy? What is this memory for you?
I set the fire.
With your great picks for the Woodstock 99 draft.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. So having set the fire, and then I was singing "We Didn't Start the Fire" to try to deflect the blame.
Yes.
But I was like, it was this guy with the fucking American flag did it, and they bought it, and I got away with it.
Jeremy,
so that's my big memory.
You've gotten away with a lot in your life, you hippie piece of shit. The last one is Coach Girk.
Thanks,
Oh,
Bert.
no. Oh, Girk. You're just dancing with these shit kids. These shit-covered kids, Girk. I mean, what's going on here?
I mean, only some of it was shit. But yeah, I mean, I figured if you're going to be, part of Woodstock 99, you just really need to dive in all the way. Smear it on your face, it was a great time. And I think I still have that sweater, and it still smells awful.
Listen, kid, I've been in a lot of compromising situations, but never get a photo of yourself covered in shit. Bert Turkin here. I will let it go to Ryan. Ryan, this is Bert Turkin, your sidelining reporter, signing off.
Thank you, Bert. Thank you. Wow, good work this week, Bert. Really, you seem more engaged this week. It seems like the lewds are working, or at least wearing off. People, if you don't know, we are down to the Final Four. The Final Four of the Woodstock 99 Band Draft and Playoffs. If you don't know, it's between 4 people, them being Clayton Scrivener and Jeremy Matthews. Clayton Scrivener has Jamiroquai. Jeremy Matthews has Rage Against the Machines. And then we also have Clayton Scrivener, Collective Soul,
God,
and Ryan Bradford Bush. Now, let's remember this real quick. Let's go to the panel. Gurky, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
Now, you lost a while ago, right?
I don't consider it losing. I consider it differentiated victories.
Okay, that's one point. But Gurk, I mean,
the following is a presentation.
Sorry, was your winning moment this, Gurk, with the shit, or was that a different? Okay, that was your win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, it's kind of interesting that I look like I'm probably 45 years old in that picture.
Gurk, I thought you've always been a great, beautiful bastard. All right, my friend. All right, Gurk is out. We lost him a while ago. But we still have, of course, you notice that, Clay, you have two entries going into this.
You know what's crazy is these are not my two, not even close to the 2 ones I thought would be in the Final Four.
That's right. Clay, what was your first over? The first band picked for Woodstock 99, what was it?
It was Korn. It wasn't even close. It was Korn. Korn. Like, I thought that was the one that was going to just... Are you ready to win the Woodstock 99 contest?
And Clay, I believe Korn left us. I'm just looking at this right now.
Yeah, I even think Limp Bizkit, which was my number 2. I thought that actually outlived Korn, if I remember correctly.
Right, I think you're right. Wild card. Korn got beat out by Alanis Morissette in the second round. In the second round. Jeremy, your thoughts?
Like these people don't even watch YouTube.
I know, buddy. We got to check us out every week on YouTube, on also Simulcast KTRD.
You really stepped up your socials lately. Good job.
We're trying, baby. We're trying. Here's what's going on. Jeremy, your thoughts against Jamiroquai, Clayton's pick, your pick, Rage Against the Machine. What do you think?
It's a good, respectable competition, but I got a pretty good feeling about Rage.
I really think Rage is the band to beat in this Final Four. I really believe that. I don't know how. I mean,
upsets happen, but if I wouldn't want to have another band if I had to choose one of these 4 bands.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting stuff. The next,
which is weird because Rage Against the Machine is kind of like counterintuitive when you think of the ethos of what Woodstock 99 became in the history.
Makes them the perfect band for Woodstock 99.
No,
is that they don't seem like the right fit.
Clay, you've seen this
Korn
side
was
of
a little too easy.
You saw this side of the docket, Clay. What do you think of this side? Your other choice. You have Jamiroquai. You also have Collective Soul versus Ryan Bradford's Bush. Your thoughts?
Ryan Bradford. I never want to go against Ryan Bradford's Bush.
You better go against my Bush.
Especially your Bush is so big. Like the font is big. It's bold. It's kind of like it's very intimidating.
It's a bold Bush.
No way.
People. Nope. we must ask, Clay, what do you like between your options of Collective Soul versus Bush, Jamiroquai versus Rage Against the Machine?
Well, Bush is really a relic of the 20th century. If you really look at the way like things are presented these days, there's just not a lot of Bush out there.
Like a scholar, Clay. Like a scholar.
I'm just like, there's just not a lot of Bush. Anyway, the
Right.
No, I would say that this is the punchline contest. These two are 90s punchlines. Which one's the biggest one?
People, Ryan, you are the last of the three that are entering the final four. Ryan, your thoughts on Bush versus Collective Soul?
I mean, of course I picked Bush because they're amazing, but I would not be upset if Collective Soul pulled it out.
Like you feel like you don't lose anyway because you're like Collective Soul,
Also a great band.
These are tough decisions.
Yeah.
People, we must go to the score. We must get it on the board. In the battle of Jamiroquai versus Rage Against the Machine, Clayton Scrivener, one of his two final four. And by the way, Clay, final four, you got two, buddy. You got two in there. Shouldn't you be happy about that? Clay has committed suicide because he's doesn't want to see his two babies die. People, I will tell you this. It was an upset. An upset. Ryan, you're not in this one. It's Clay versus Jeremy. I told you it's an upset. Which one do you think is the upset? Who wins between
Well, now that
two?
you said it, I think maybe Jamiroquai.
Oh, sorry. I said upset. I meant domination. Complete.
Oh.
Not even close. Now I hear what you're... So if you think it's domination, you're going to think it's...
Oh, no. Then
Rage
I'm
over...
back to Radam. Anybody call him Radam?
No one does that. Ryan! Polyester blend, people. It is, of course, Rage Against the Machine. Wins.
I didn't expect it to be that big of a runaway, but
it is.
I'll take it.
Out of the 9 votes we got, we are seeing the first to go to the championship. It's Rage Against the Machine. And there was a lot of raging against machines, Ryan. The ATMs, the different machinery at Woodstock 99. Kind of appropriate, right?
True.
Ryan,
Scrivener's power went out. So, Clay's power went out. So that's why he's not
Wait, what? By the way, the power...
He's not even getting to see himself.
Went out. The power went out. Clay, the power of your choices went out, bro.
Hey, I'm back.
The power of your choices went out, Clay.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't even see that. I didn't even get to send this to my friends list. I didn't know that we were voting on it. Anyway.
We did. I sent it out so long ago. Clay.
I've been traveling the world, sir.
Well, guess what? You've traveled no further in Woodstock 99 when it comes to Jamiroquai versus Rage Against the Machine.
I was also notified that my computer shut down because I made one too many Bush jokes.
You were looking up too many bushes.
What is this, an 80s buddy comedy? Like too many Bush jokes. People, we have lost Clay in Jamiroquai versus Rage Against the Machine.
Our ATM is a juggernaut going into the finals. I'm telling you.
I need to get what is it? To beat a millionaire or to win $1 million. I need like a suspense music right here. People, speaking of suspense, you all been wondering what Clayton Scrivener's last entry, Ryan Bradford's last entry, Collective Soul versus Bush. Clay, the power went out. Maybe you saw the light. What do you
After this last, I just don't think I have any of my homers voting for me. I'm screwed. I bet I lose this one too.
Ryan, what do you think?
I didn't send this to my mother-in-law. Wait, I don't have a mother-in-law. I'm single. I didn't send this to my ex-mother-in-law.
Ryan, Clay didn't send it to his ex-mother-in-law or current mother-in-law. Do you think you'll win?
I think Bush is going to win. I have high hopes.
Bush 3.
I hope it's not, but I am willing to see a come down.
Let me give you the
You know what I mean?
collective. Let me give
As
you
long as it's not a razor blade suitcase, you know what I'm saying?
nice, Clay. Let me give you the
It's just the little things.
collective total of votes Clay got for the final. 2. That's right, everybody. It's total domination. Clay got screwed 2 times the amount of votes he got. That's right, people.
No.
Bush versus Rage Against the Machine
No.
will be our final Woodstock.
Dude, that was bullshit.
99.
You guys put out a call for voting while I was like non-reachable.
Polly Blend. We must go to Girk. Girk,
You
are you there?
made a choice, and I don't think you'd take it back. I think you'd rather live it up.
Girk.
No, yeah. I would rather have the last 2 weeks of my life than
then make
lobbying
sure
to
you-
win Woodstock 99 poll on
I
polyester blend.
think he's got a question for me.
Girk, I'm asking you. This is the press conference. I sent out the round 5 questions on December 16th. There has been almost a month and a half of voting opportunities. Clay has.
And we had 9 total cast? Dude, the problem is you.
I sent it to you, idiots. You can then do with what you want, Girk.
I think elections in France don't take that long. There was plenty of time to vote, and honestly, I kind of would rather have gone out the way I did than just get my ass kicked in the semifinals.
That's so true. Now, Girk.
Ouch, dude.
A reminder, Girk, is that again you went out like this, covered in total human feces. That's you. You would rather go out like this than Clay, just total domination in the Final Four, right?
He kind of got his face.
Who's that one person that voted for me in both rounds? Did this accidentally get sent to my mother? Like, what the hell?
Ryan!
And no homers.
Ryan, we
voting
must
for
go
me.
to you. Ryan, we must go to you. The Ryan Bradford, the press conference, Ryan. I mean, Ryan, your thoughts on what's going on here? You make it to the final. Did you think Bush would take you that way?
It was actually, I did not know. I was expecting more of a tight run. But I got to say, everything's zen, baby. Everything's zen.
I agree, Ryan.
Oh, Jesus
did you
Christ.
Think, now, you had with Bush, you had a robust amount of choices. Do you think you should have trimmed it out? You know, you had Bush, but should you have trimmed out some of these options, or you should have just gone with a clean Bush the whole way?
Yeah, but good point. If I could just interject here.
Sometimes those
it would have been
options
nice
just
to have,
curl
like,
around
rather than crash landing, it would have been nice to have a landing strip. You know what I mean?
We're all fighting to make like a Bush joke. We're all just like screaming pube jokes over each other.
What is this, Revenge of the Nerds? Like the original of Revenge of the Nerds? This is gross.
All I'm saying, from a contingency standpoint, it would have been nice to have a landing strip, like an emergency landing strip. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, go ahead, Bradford. What's your joke?
Ryan.
No, I didn't. No, it's not going to be that good.
All right, let us do
It's not
this.
gonna be that
Clay, you will join. Clay, you will join.
I might not have victory, but I do have pube jokes, ladies and gentlemen.
Girk, you're going to join. You're going to join Girk in the press box next week.
In the shit box, apparently.
Well, we'll make a litter box for both of you, and you can scoop your way out. You and Girk will be in the press box next week for the finale, the championship.
Oh, we'd be like those two Muppets, those two old Muppets.
Clay, your thoughts on Woodstock 99? You went in with Korn. You thought the people would do that. Your thoughts on drafting?
Rage Against the Machine is going to just absolutely stomp on Bush's face.
Whoa.
This is going to be great because we're going to have a whole week to work on Bush jokes. And so Clayton's going to have like a solid 40 minutes of material. I'm confident.
Exactly. Read my lips. No.
What kind of machine are we looking at? An Arelco?
People, we must go to the final. The final 2.
That was just a shake head from Gurky.
Jeremy and Ryan. Let's go to Jeremy first. Jeremy, your final thoughts before you go into championship week next week. What do you think Rage has against Bush?
I think Rage has a big Brazilian.
The only thing you have ever cared about in your life is drugs, killing, and grinding.
Jeremy, don't try to jump into this arena. It's not your thing.
Nope. I agree. Ryan, Ryan, your Bush versus Clayton. Your Bush versus anyone, Ryan. What do you say?
I'm just overgrown with excitement.
By the way, we did announce we're doing the show to more people than just what we normally did. People, next week.
Poly Blend.
Check out Polyester Blend and the excitement of the conclusion of Woodstock 99. And by the way, I already have the next draft ready to go.
Gurky, I will workshop that Norelco joke and have it really primed up for next week.
Oh my God, you guys, by the way, you two should work on Bush joke. Like, that's your bit next week. It's like, you guys just do gross Bush jokes.
Just get that tightened up a little bit. And take a little
Just maybe a little off the top.
If it's too close to the skin, it will burn. Okay, people? So all I will say is next week we will find out the championship. The next draft is ready to go. I've overruled it. We've got to do it. I'll announce it next week, but it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. This will be the next draft. People, we've got to get right to it. We've got to get right to it. I'm going to push. We'll do one.
What are you pushing, dog?
No, we're going to do two things real quick, and this will be fun. We've never done this before. Because we only have Ryan until the 11 o'clock hour, he's got a 10 o'clock out. We're not ready to go to a music break. We're going to do this. It's time to go to one topic. I just want one topic.
Poly Blend.
The new segment on Polyester Blend. We go over topics. Ryan, I already had this set up. I did not even plan this. Ryan, this is a versus topic where we go over some topics and we just talk about them. Ryan, back hair versus pubic hair. Ryan, go ahead.
Oh my God. Well, since we just had a very awesome, enlightening, and entertaining conversation about pubic hair, I'm going to go pubes.
Anyone else disagree? Pubes versus back. Would you take back or would you take pubes? Girk?
My God, man.
Wait. Is this like on somebody we're dating romantically? Like
the general concept, my friend, the general concept.
Okay, because I don't really like ladies with back hair.
Easy, you're just an old from an old guard, Gurk. Come on now, man.
I think he's probably right. I think pubes are the way to go.
Anyone stand up for back hair? Jeremy, Clay, anyone stand up for back hair?
You think about it, like, to me, like, back hair is a completely unnecessary, just kind of unattractive thing. Whereas pubic hair, you can do a lot with it. You can craft it. You can make it your own. You can make a statement with it. It can be like sexy. But back hair, you're never like, ooh, look at that.
See,
back
guys,
hair.
Do you see what Jeremy just did? He took a dumb thing and he made it beautiful. Jeremy wins that round. He's got it. Also, he'll win this.
Before we move on, I just want to point out that sweater I was wearing in the photo earlier was actually made out of pubic hair.
Oh, that one from you at Woodstock 99?
Yeah. It was knitted entirely out of pubic hair.
It just smearing the shit on your face was my favorite part of making that graphic. So people, we must get to it. It is time for our first. I wanted to do this earlier. Movie talk. People, we haven't done movie talk in so long. Ryan and Jeremy, the movie us three have seen. Maybe Kirky, have you seen Substance? Have you seen Substance?
I have not.
You have Peacock, right? You have Peacock. Oh, no, it's not on Peacock. It's on like Tubi or something like that. People, movie. That's what it is.
Much classier than Tubi.
That's right. It's like the Criterion Light, right? It's a Criterion Light. Jeremy,
respectful, but it's another art cinema.
It's got some fun ones. I appreciate it. Ryan,
it's got great programming.
Ryan, let's start with you. Let's do movie talk. I want to talk about the Substance. Ryan, I'll let you start it off. Is that fair, Ryan? Are you cool with doing that?
Sure. Yeah.
What do you think about Substance? What do you and also if you could think about it and talk about your thoughts while describing the movie.
So talk about two topics at once.
Buddy, can you do it? It's 2025. The new you didn't have to do Comics Corner, so
right. No, The Substance was my favorite movie of the last year.
Whoa!
And me
burying
being a big
the
old
lead. Whoa.
Well, yeah, it was unlike anything I had seen, I think, in a movie, in a big movie theater in a long time. And I had been reading a lot of like quotes and stuff, posts that people were putting online, and it's like, psh, these guys don't even like watch horror. They're just they're just noobs, I guess. But then I saw it and I was like, holy shit, that movie was like everything. That was as outlandish and wild as everybody was talking.
Yes.
Was saying it.
I love it. Jeremy, your thoughts on Substance?
Yeah, it's the hardest I've laughed in a movie all year.
Yes.
And also like it's Janine and I saw it with my parents. The two of us were just like shitting ourselves at the end. Like we were laughing so hard. My parents weren't quite as into it, but I think
your parents were not shitting themselves. I'm just writing this down, like your account of the thing.
Janine and I, yeah. Thanks for taking that.
Okay, just so two people were shitting themselves.
Now that Clayton's not in the Woodstock 99 draft, he's got to take notes on people shooting themselves to pass the time.
It's all I got. It's all I got at this point.
All we got. But no, Coralie Fargeat is a pretty brilliant director. Like she uses a lot of kind of marketing, like language, like lighting and like especially in the sequences with the glorified perfection of youth character. Like she takes a Diet Coke out of the fridge and it's like got all the sweat beads on it.
Yes.
And
it's
like just like these shots of like the exercise videos are just all like pure sex, and the like just like these iconic shots of like looking at the leotard in the window. It's all extremely like deliberately satirical, and it's just a very like unique and also perfectly executed tone.
Yes.
It just mounts more and more. Like, you're working in this absurd world, but you don't really know where it's going. And in terms of the like opening and closing shots, those are also just perfect.
Yes.
It's a really amazing film.
I agree. I
definitely one of the best of the year.
I'm so glad you said that, Jeremy, where I couldn't help but be like, it's like three movies in once when it comes to the way the it's shot, the scenes, like the set design. It's all, and I love that kind of cross of like, I love seeing three different versions of a movie put together. It really is amazing. One of the people, if anyone watched Tim and Eric bedtime stories, this is what they wanted to do. Like where it's like their creepy ideas versus their funny put together. This is the dream they wanted, because it was always funny, always creepy, and always like meaningful at the same time. I love this movie. Ryan, you said it was your favorite movie of 2024. I have to say it's yeah, I mean, like for what I want out of a movie, definitely in the top, because as much as you felt something like, oh my God, they're making a point, oh my God, this is funny, this is campy, they all tones, Jeremy, were matched. They didn't fail in their tones. I never felt like, oh, this is too much or that. So like, someone brought up the idea of Long Legs, Ryan. Remember Long Legs?
Mm-hmm.
Where like, there's a lot of like plot stuff that doesn't make sense there, but Substance doesn't give a shit that you don't. Who cares where the goop comes from or where, like, it doesn't matter. Whereas Long Legs, I feel like, cared more about that, where Substance was like, fuck you, we're doing Reanimator, we're doing 80s camp. Like, it doesn't matter where the goop comes from, but they made more logic out of their movie than Long Leg. That's where I feel like a little different about it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Also, like, just the whole sequence at the end when the like third offshoot creature,
the blood,
has the paper. Yeah, I'm not even before the blood when she has like that paper cutout.
Yes.
Of Margaret Qualley's face, and she's like putting the lipstick on the paper. I was just like, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen in a movie. And then like it just goes into the award ceremony and nobody like knows because, like, or nobody cares.
They do the whole dancing ones, which makes total sense, right? But there's a weird, I know logic of movies gets maybe over thought about, but like I never for 1 minute ever doubted what I was being on a ride for. You know what I mean? Like I was never like, I don't know, that doesn't make, it was like, yes, fuck it. Yes. They, like, of course they would.
And also even like that Monstro Eliza Sue title.
Yes.
Like everything was just like this perfect, like that's just a ridiculous title. But it also, like, what else would the title be based on kind of how they've
it's like
structured the movie?
And Jeremy, to your point, like it was one of those movies I looked at from like a production or trying to shoot. And I was like, that just looks solid. I never was like, like every scene looked like real / hyper, but like it all made sense. It was a beautiful movie. I think you're right. I think Substance might be one of those movies that is looked back as being 2024 is maybe crowning achievements, even though it probably won't win more awards than Demi Moore winning Golden Globes yesterday. But I think it's an amazing movie. Anyway, movie talk, people. Movie talk. Last thing before we go to, should we do a second music break, Ryan? Do you want a music break?
Wait, that's movie talk? We're not going to do a Dylan?
Oh, we're coming back. We're going to come back to the.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. This is just weird.
Ryan, should we do Wiki or should we do a music break? What do you want?
Let's do the Wiki game.
Okay, let's go to the Wiki game.
Wow. Bradford, bold play.
People, let's get right into it. If you need to take a second, take a second.
It's almost like having Bush in the 21st century. It's just bold. It's like not a lot of people do it.
People, welcome to Wiki.
It's off-putting.
Very off-putting.
It's like having a bush. Very off-putting to.
A very thick bush. You don't want that. People.
It's just not normal. You know, it's just not normal these days. It's not standard.
Get caught in the teeth. People, we are doing another night of
Are
excitement.
you talking about the sweet tunes? Eating those tunes?
I am talking about eating those tunes that get caught in between the teeth when you need floss.
Speaking of eating Gurky, what do you got there? You got like a salad bowl? What are you hitting there? Ooh,
turkey.
What's that, udon?
Bowl.
A little tea bowl. Cool.
Yeah, a little rice.
Let's take a roll call. Clay, are you down to play Wiki music game?
I don't think I have a choice. I think leaders have spoken, and I think we're doing this.
Jeremy, you down to play Wiki music game?
Hell yeah.
Ryan Bradford?
Oh, yeah.
Robert Gurky, are you down?
Yeah, I suppose.
Let's do it, people.
I just always lose, so but let's get it over with.
But you're a dumb guy. So, people, here's what we do. We are going to say in order of, I can't remember who won last week. So we're just going to do Jeremy, Ryan Bradford, Clayton, and Robert Gurky. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing out of 4. Ooh. Clayton, you're number 1.
Sick. Finally.
Gurky's number 2. Jeremy's number 3. Ryan Bradford's number 4. That means we start, and a lot of these will go through a round robin until someone grabs it, and then it snakes, so it just keeps going. People, we are doing Wiki band game based on the January 6th bands, people. So bands that would like Trump winning. Are you ready? Clayton Scrivener.
Yes.
So who is this artist? This is the last single by this artist.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. I'm a moonshine, sipping straight, slipping in the darkness. Far from
Yeah, that's Kid Rock.
You know, best beat there is, without question.
Wait, there was a lot of missed messages there.
I was gonna say there's no way that wasn't.
I had to find the right one. I had to find the right one. People, the right one was, of course, Kid Rock.
God.
Kid.
This is just like, can we take back my wish to play this game?
Well, buddy, you've already got one.
Knowing the theme?
You've already got 1 point. Clay, you got to keep going. Is Kid Rock still performing to this day?
Yes.
You are right, Clay. You got 2 points already going on. Clay, number of studio albums that Kid Rock has, Clay. Studio
I'm going to
albums.
say he's made 11.
You got it right.
Yeah, I did. I actually said it right before you showed it.
Whoops. Well, you already had it. Clay.
Cool.
The next one, Clay. What? You heard this song. This is called Don't Tell Me How to Live by Kid Rock. This is off of his last
I want to say
album.
there's no fucking way he didn't make. There's no way he didn't try to monetize this past year. I got to say it's 2024.
Within a margin
There's no way. There's no way he went this election year without putting out a
Within
record.
a margin of 1.
Oh, damn.
Gerke, you have a chance. You have a chance to keep going, my friend. You have a chance to keep going. What was the last?
I liked Clayton's answer on that one. So
I was very confident.
I guess I'll go 2021.
Gerke, you're on your way. You're rolling.
Son of a bitch with that. Smart thing for me would have been to do 2023. That way it would have captured the. Yeah. Anyway, whatever.
Gerke, this is your next artist that was a Trump fan. Gerke, who is this artist who is the Trump fan?
Come and take it. Come and take it. Come and take it. Come and take it. Come and take it.
Gerke, who is that Trump fan who is on January 6th where we play Wiki music game? Who is that?
I think that's probably Ted Nugent.
You are right, my friend. You are 1 point behind Clay. Clay has 3. You have 2. Other people can win points. Is Ted Nugent still performing?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Where the people? Gerke will tell me if he didn't just see what he's. Gerke, did you see it? No, okay. How many?
I didn't
how many studio albums does Ted Nugent have?
Probably a surprisingly large.
Solo.
Yeah. He's got to have more than Kid Rock, so I guess I'll go 16.
Nailed it right on, Gerke. Nailed it right on. People.
Jesus.
Now, I'm going to do this. We're going to go to Jeremy.
Gerke's like now going through all his Ted Nugent fan club emails.
I'm trying to do a thing where we guys can get points beyond the person who's already got points. Jeremy, do you know who this band is? Jeremy, any idea who that is? It's related to Ted Nugent.
Is it Damn Yankees?
Oh,
that's not fucking Damn Yankees, dude.
But Jeremy, you just said what? You said what band?
Damn Yankees.
That is another band that Ted Nugent was in. Who was the first band Ted Nugent was in? Also, it kind of rocks. It kind of kicks ass, by the way.
Okay, here's his Detroit bullshit shining through right here.
Jeremy, any idea?
Is that it's like the
for 1 point.
Some dumb like something Dukes, the Amboy Dukes.
Did you look it up?
We gotta get a shot on Jeremy's right hand as it's tweaking his
as
little.
He looked it up. As
he's like Amboy Dukes.
Ryan Bradford for 1 full point. The last 2 artists you've heard, where are they from?
Oh my God! You're giving a full point for that? Right. All you had to be doing is paying attention.
Ryan Bradford, the last 2 artists, where are they from?
I guess it's harder than I thought.
Yeah. Tennessee?
No points for Ryan. So Jeremy gets 1 point. Clayton has 3. Gurky has 4. Tennessee, Ryan. Get the fuck out of here. Ryan, or sorry.
It's like Ryan has the whole show on mute in his headphones.
I know. Gurky, you're on, you got it right. So you're at 416. So Gurk, last question for you. This song, not the Amboy Dukes, but this song by Ted Nugent. What year did this single, within a margin of 1, did that song by Ted Nugent come out?
I'm going to go 2021.
Within a margin of 1, my friend. You are right. Come and Take It by Ted Nugent came out in 2022. You've got an opportunity, Gurky, to guess the final artist who came out in support of our now elected certified president, Donald Trump. Gurky, who is this artist?
Still president-elect, by the way.
Got a ticket for the city that's fire. Take 9 for the side that fire. At a protest like, come on and try it. Put your picket down, come on and riot.
Gurky, who is that artist who is the final artist of our 3 that support Donald Trump as president?
I mean, I'm just going to guess Kanye.
Jeremy, you got 1 point for knowing. I don't even remember what you know, but you knew. Oh, Amboy Dukes. Amboy Dukes, which is a great pick, by the way. Jeremy, who is that artist that is also a Trump supporter?
Down left there, over in the east side.
Is it Paris Hilton?
I actually think I know this. If Bradford doesn't get this.
Ryan Bradford, you have no points. You can get points right now. Who is this artist that loves Donald Trump?
MIA?
God damn it.
Ryan Bradford, you are now
leave it to Bradford to swoop in on that
the
shit.
board, my friend. MIA, who didn't like Donald Trump in 2016, is now on board with Donald Trump. You got 1 point, Ryan.
Dude, those logos are sick. Did you make those logos? Because those logos are cool.
I always find them online. Ryan Bradford, is MIA still a band or still a performing artist?
Yes.
You are right, my friend. MIA. Why is that not? Okay, yes, Ryan. You are above Jeremy because you have 2 points. Ryan, MIA has been an artist since 2000. How many studio albums do you think, within a margin of 1, does MIA have?
7?
Within a margin of 1, Ryan, you think 7?
Maybe 6.
Wow, you really are you're really coaching our guesser here, aren't you?
I was just asking my friend.
Are you sure within a margin of 1?
And you said 6, Ryan. Is that right?
Yeah.
So if he changed it to 8, you would have fucked him.
No, but he didn't change it. You are now tied with Clayton Scribner with 3. Gurky is above at 5. Ryan, you keep going. This is the last song by MIA called The One.
Let the travel slide. Done stepped it over to the west side. Paperwork, yeah, I'ma get it certified.
Ryan, what year did that album come out? Within a margin of 1.
2023?
Within a margin of 1, Ryan? All of them came out in 2022. I didn't plan
all
that.
Midterm.
Ryan, you have now pulled ahead of Clayton, and you can keep going. We're going to play a game that we keep loving. I love so much. Ryan, you're going to keep guessing. It's about it's not it. Don't worry about that. It is about the genres, Ryan. The genres.
Oh, I love the genre game.
So, Ryan, you get to guess all of Kid Rock's genres according to Wikipedia. He has 4, Ryan. I will give you an opportunity to guess one. If you're wrong, it goes to the next person. If you get it right, you get to keep going. Kid Rock has 4 music genres according to Wikipedia. What do you think his first one is? These are worth 2, Ryan, if you get it right. Worth 2.
Would new metal be it? 1?
Sorry, Ryan. New metal is not associated with Kid Rock on Wikipedia. It goes to Clayton Scribner. Clayton for 2 points.
Shit trash. Just kidding. No, wait, that was a joke. Come on, man. Rap.
Robert Gerke. Kid Rock has 4 music genres associated with it for 2 full points. What do you think it is?
I think I'm just going to start with rock.
Fuck that.
After all, in his name.
2 points. Now, every one you get from on this round is worth 2 if you can keep going.
Yeah. I kind of like the new metal one. Grunge rock.
Did you say voodoo metal?
Voodoo.
Jeremy, was that your final
I thought that's what Gerke said. I thought Gerke said he liked voodoo metal.
No.
I do like voodoo metal.
Who doesn't?
I don't know what it
Jeremy,
is.
Jeremy, for 2 points.
I'm sure if you go to New Orleans and ask where the voodoo metal bar is.
All of these will be worth 1 point after Jeremy guesses his. Jeremy, you've got 3 options left for 2 points.
He's got that like Sweet Home Alabama knockoff. So let's do country.
Jeremy gets 2. Now, Jeremy, all of these, everything else is left as 1. So everything is 1. So you've got 2 more options for Kid Rock, both worth 1. You're tied with Clayton with 3. Ryan Bradford's got 4. Gerke's got 7.
And you didn't give any hints as far as like they're all one word this time.
You're the
right?
last one, then I'll give hints.
Okay. And Clayton said rap, and that was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Nuts.
Did they put him as hip hop?
Final answer.
Sure, yeah.
What do you say?
Hip hop.
You got
That's
one more
fucking
point.
insulting.
It is
Hip-hop?
not rap. It is
Hip-hop?
hip-hop. It is
Hip-hop?
hip-hop. Jeremy, you can keep
Instead of
going.
rap, put him as hip hop.
You are now tied for second.
I don't
Jeremy.
want to live in a world where he is given hip hop.
You are now tied for second. You've got one more for Kid Rock, and then we go on to Ted Nugent.
Do the names have
No, you're still going on the first one. If once you get it wrong, then the other guy gets hints. But you have to.
No hints. Okay.
Final answer.
Country rock.
Ryan Bradford, the next one I will say is a 2-word entry. The last one is a 2-word entry, Ryan.
Wow, so we're giving clues to Bradford.
Wait, would it be rap rock?
Final answer.
Final answer.
Clayton, 2 words. 2 words.
Heavy metal.
Clayton Scribner takes the board and now can get 2 points off of guessing the final. The first one is worth 2 points. The other one will be with 1. Ted Nugent only has 2 musical genres under his name, Clay. Give me one of them, you get 2 points. You give me the other one, you get 1 point.
Rock. Seriously?
Gerke, 2 points for the right one, 1 point for the other one. 2 musical genres for Ted Nugent.
Gerke's and teriyaki bowl.
How about hard rock?
What'd you say?
Hard rock.
Gerke
Jesus
gets 2 more
Christ. You can
points.
give me rock?
And then you've got one more answer, Gerk. One more answer. What is the other musical genre?
Let's do metal.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what is the final genre for Ted Nugent?
Let's go heavy metal.
Jeremy, you are at 5. You're making your way up. You've gotten points now. A lot of points on the table here. All of these are worth 1.
I like how he is showing both of his hands right now. No more amboy jit bullshit.
There are 8 musical genres for MIA.
8.
8? Jesus Christ.
8. There are 1 possible point for all of these. Jeremy, give me 1.
Hip hop.
You've got hip hop on the board. So hip hop for 1. You are at 6. You are 3 behind Gurky. 7 more genres remaining.
Pop.
You are at
Shit,
7.
man. Just keep those hands up. Keep those hands up.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Now that the hands are up, it's hard to guess.
Electronica.
You
Are you
within
fucking
1 of
kidding
Gurky.
Alternative.
Goes to Ryan Bradford. You need a lot of points, Ryan. You've heard not only hip hop, electronica, and pop. What are the 5? I think it's 5. 5 other genres of MIA.
Would indie?
Final answer.
Yeah.
Clayton Scrivener. You've heard hip hop, electronica, pop. What are the other 5 genres associated on Wikipedia for MIA?
World music.
I'll give it to world. I'll give world. World,
Okay.
World
Cool.
is right. World is right. So you got world, Clay. You are now at 5. You are 4 behind Gurky, 3 behind Jeremy.
Did someone say rap yet? Rap. No one fucking says rap? Rap isn't a thing?
Gurky.
Rap's apparently not a genre to these people, man.
Wow. Yeah, I kind of thought rap would have been a good one.
So there's 4 more left. 4 more left.
I don't really like this one, but let's try alternative.
We already did that.
I already said alternative and it was wrong.
Oh, I thought you.
Final answer, Greg. Final answer.
Thank you. No, I'm going to phone a friend.
I guess we shouldn't have told Gurky it was wrong.
Yeah.
No, we definitely should have.
Shit. Boy. Let's go rock.
Jeremy, I think it's back to you for the last one of this, and then I'm going to give a hint. Jeremy, you've got 4 options left.
The hints don't start till it goes around once and pass me this time, huh? Okay.
Wait, were you the first one to go with her?
I was the first one.
Okay, I'll give a hint. There are 2 one-word answers and 2 two-word answers. And Clayton said one of them ends in one of Clay. What's it? He said one of them.
Jesus, man, using me as a...
Okay. One of them ends in one of Clayton's.
Clayton said one of them, but it ends in it. There's 1-word answer for 2 of them and 2-word answers for the other 2. One of them has a hyphen. Sorry.
Wow.
It's like harder to...
I will say...
let's say dance. Let's just say dance.
Tie with Gurky. 3 answers left. 1 word, 2 with 2 words, 1 with a hyphen in it.
Okay, so there's one word left. And it's not alternative and it's not indie. That's correct?
Well, I'm not going to answer that.
Well, you said there's one word left, right?
Yes. Yep.
And
two words left.
I'm just saying that Indian alternative have already been answered, so I know that those aren't it. And obviously, dance world, pop, and electronica are already gone, and rap is gone. So I need another, and rock is gone. So. What stupid one word genre is left?
Final answer.
Experimental?
No hyphenateds?
How did you get that? Are you cheating? Are you fucking serious?
I'm just trying to think of well, you said there's a one-word answer.
How did you get experimental? That is
well, I was thinking of doing like experimental hip hop.
That is amazing, Jeremy. That is
but
amazing.
I couldn't do experimental hip hop.
That is
amazing. Think of anything else that was
Jeremy, that is amazing. So you were pulled ahead. It's up to.
Well, there's such a thing as typing in MIA Wikipedia and then going like
he's got his hands up. He's got his hands up.
No, you type it in and then you go like this.
Jeremy, final two.
We should all like cuff our hands for this.
Jeremy, final two. They are two words. One of them has a hyphen and the second word.
I know one of them.
So the word is hip hop. Is that what? How about art hip hop?
Gurky. There are two answers left.
I don't think it's me. I'm after Clayton.
Oh, sorry, Clay. Ugh. Oh, so it's Ryan Bradford's.
Wait, why you
Ryan
the
Bradford.
founders of the show,
Ryan Bradford.
the actual people on the show,
Ryan Bradford.
You are groaning that it's our turn.
Ryan Bradford. Two words. One of the second word in the second one has a hyphen in the middle.
Exactly in the middle. I guess it doesn't matter. It's not my turn anymore.
Electro Clash.
Clayton, to get your dignity back, you got
my dignity.
Dignity.
How many words are in each one? You've given a lot of clues. Can you give how many words?
Two words.
They're both two words, but one of them has a hyphenated word,
in the second,
which I assumed was hip hop, but my guess was wrong.
The second word has a hyphen.
Alternative rap.
Gurky, your last chance to beat Jeremy. If you don't get this right,
are you serious?
The game is over, and it is Jeremy's to win.
How about trip hop?
Oh, Jesus.
Jeremy, you're the winner. It was progressive rap, and it was alternative rap or hip hop.
I just said alternative rap.
Alternative hip hop. You, Jeremy.
So it's alternative hip hop and progressive rap. So not
Jeremy. You.
What did I say?
You bushed me out of this, dude. You bushed me out of this. This is messed up.
I love Wikipedia games so much. We're going to go to one music break. Ryan, it's not going to be done before the hard. You've got a couple topics, Ryan. Couple topics I need your answers on. All right, Ryan?
Got it.
We're going to do. Did anyone put music in there, or do I need to? I'll do it.
I haven't. I was too busy being cheated out of this Wikipedia game.
I will do this. One of my favorite songs from Radio Birdman, New Race. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. We'll be back. Polyester Blend, end of the show. punk rock music? Fuck yeah. Radio Birdman, new race. Easy. Ryan Bradford.
Yes.
Didn't you love that? Come on now.
I never heard that song before. That was awesome.
It's a great song. Radio Birdman from the Essential Radio Birdman 1974 to 1978. One of these early proto-punk bands we all love so much. Ryan, we'd be remiss if we didn't go straight into it. It's time for one of our favorite subjects of Polyester Blends. Topics! Ryan, before you go, you've only got 11 minutes before you leave. We might talk about other things after you leave. This is Polyester Blend. We go till 11 o'clock. But Ryan, I just need you to give me your thoughts on this. Ryan, you're the first to go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Ryan, South Carolina, North Carolina.
Oh. I'm going to go south. I don't know why.
Why? Charlotte? Raleigh?
He doesn't know why.
The South just speaks to me.
Clayton, your thoughts on South
The
or
South
North
shall
Carolina?
rise again. I've heard there are good beaches in South Carolina.
I need some other insight on this. Clayton, what are your thoughts?
It's actually a pretty complicated question because Charleston, South Carolina is one of the coolest towns in the country. I mean, they're both from the South, so complicated history.
Right.
North Carolina has Asheville, which is goddamn cool.
Have you been there, Clay? I've never been there.
Yeah, I've been to Asheville. I've been to Wilmington, Raleigh. They also have Chapel Hill. Like Chapel Hill in the 90s, great source of great alternative music. Some cool stuff in North Carolina. I've got to give the edge to North Carolina just because I think there's a variety of hooks there.
Gerke, your thoughts on this complicated thing of South or North Carolina? Oh, he's taking a dump. I'm sorry. He just texted that. Jeremy, your thoughts on North or South Carolina?
I'm going to concur with Mr. Scribner there. I spent a little time in Charlotte for work, and it was a pretty cool city. And then I've been meaning to go to Asheville because I've heard it's super cool and haven't made it yet. Was actually supposed to go last year. But yeah, they have got that flood really fucked things up. So that's a bummer, but
Ryan,
got to give them the love.
Have you heard anything that sways your answer?
Yeah. I mean, I really don't know a lot about any of the Carolinas.
I know,
So,
me either. That's why
Also, the Raleigh-Durham area that inspired, Bull Durham.
Ryan, why I threw it to you is because I feel the same way as you. I don't know anything about these places. I don't know. Apparently. Oh, Ryan, by the way, fun tidbit about Ryan Schlegel and his history. My mom told me we almost moved to Raleigh in 1999. I would have never met you.
Really?
Yes. I would have never met you. We were this close.
Well, yeah, you also would have never met me.
And that's the most important person in America. So you're right.
I'm just saying, like, why is it got to be Bradford? Like, you would have never met me.
It's true. Clay, I think you and I would have found each other. some dirty alley.
Well, would you have entered international poker rankings?
We'll get to that, Clay. We'll get to that in a second. Anyway.
Bradford doesn't know about this? You haven't sent out the press release?
No, he doesn't know anything about this. Clay.
I need to send out a press release. Wouldn't that be funny if I sent out a personal press release to all my contacts?
Clay, we could post it on Instagram. Be like, Clay, this guy. Clay, we need to know your answer on this. Oh, Clay, your answer on this. Velcro versus buttons, Clay. Give it to us.
I need Velcro.
What? Buttons are so buttons, though.
I'm talking, are you talking you're hitting right at the heart of the schlub, dude.
Buttons are Velcro.
Velcro's adjustable. No. Velcro's adjustable. At at least a 6 to 8 inch for the fluctuations. You know what I mean?
Are you saying all your belts are Velcro?
I don't wear a belt.
Whoa! Breaking news. We got no belt on Clay.
You don't need a belt when the schlub keeps it up, brother.
People, that is why next week we are reintroducing our beautiful D Blub the Chub Club. D Blub the Chub Club. I wanted to make it as complicated as possible. The D Blub the Chub Club. I can't do it.
I feel like the D Blub the Schlub Club was an unsuccessful launch. And in 2023, we actually did a decent one.
Okay, what do we do?
Like a D Schlub the Club.
Okay, D Schlub.
Like, are you sure that we tried the D Blub the Schlub Club and then we're like, oh, that's not working. We need a D Schlub the Club.
I think we blubbed it. We blubbed that.
So
we flubbed it.
D Schlub.
We flubbed the club.
We flubbed the.
Okay,
we're doing D
Schlub the Club. So Clay, your final.
I'm pretty sure there's graphics that have John Lovitz.
I have that.
Spinning a record that says D Schlub the Club. No, I know that exists.
No, it's Schlub up the Club is what he did. That's what he did. All right, you're doing buttons?
No, Velcro, dude.
Ryan Bradford, Velcro or buttons?
I'm a button fan.
Button fan.
But I know the frustration when those shirt buttons are being stretched too much.
I'm going to save these ones because I got to get to the match group. We'll come back to other ones after Ryan leaves. Ryan, everyone here, I had to do this. I had to do this in honor of the 50th anniversary of SNL. I thought you guys would want to do this. It is a new match game, 70s Oscar winners versus 90s SNL characters. That's right.
Yes.
I'm going to give you every Oscar winner of the 70s actors. We'll do another version down the road. But it is George C. Scott, Gene Hackman, Art Carney. Why is that so far?
Damn.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Marlon Brando, Jack Lemmon, Jack Nicholson, Peter Finch, who was the I can't take it anymore.
Network.
Oh yeah.
Died before he got the Oscar. Richard Dreyfuss, John Voight, Dustin Hoffman. Okay, so guys, match.
This is all 70s Best Actor winners.
This was every year in chronological order. Best Actor. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to ask you to match it to the appropriate 90s SNL character. Opera Man, Matt Foley, Garth Algar, Wayne Campbell, Making Copies guy,
Oh my
Frozen
God.
Caveman Lawyer, Simon, right? Ryan, you remember Simon?
God.
Oh.
Stuart Smalley.
There's
And then I give you an option of the Hurley Boy or Ross Perot. I can play you a clip from any SNL if you don't remember these.
What the fuck is Hurley Boy?
Oh, I will play that.
Season, why not let the Hurley Boy be your house sitter?
Oh, Hurley.
Out of an estimated 50,000
Hurley.
professional house sitters in the world, the Hurley Boy is by far the best.
Where's the video?
Hello. Let me water your plants.
Okay, yes, I remember now.
Please, while you're gone, let me water your plants.
Or Ross Perot.
Please. Hold on there. You people don't quit now, do you? Now.
So.
You people.
This is a group match game.
Can I just say, Dana Carvey, like, his impression.
The best.
His impression skills from Perot to Bush.
To Biden.
Into Biden. Fucking
What's going
awesome.
on? How we are? Where are we at? We love this.
just he uses the same tactics for every one of them.
I love
but
it.
those tactics goddamn work. Very good.
Clay,
Excellent.
take your first stab at this. We got 3 minutes with Ryan Bradford. What would you do?
Jesus Christ.
George C. Scott.
I'm assuming Jack Nicholson is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I'm doing, you can take it from Ryan before you go. Actually, we should do this. Ryan, before you go, what is the stab you want to take?
Wait, you just totally took my turn away from. Okay, fine.
Well, Ryan's going to leave in 1 second.
I'm gonna do. Let's see.
So my problem was I asked a question. Was that it?
Oh, Ryan's got to leave in 2 minutes.
Oh, no, we can take. How about we each get a pick?
No,
Like we
Ryan
do
is
round robin.
ready to engage way past his bedtime.
I don't. Right. You tell me. Right. You tell me.
This is so interesting. He's ready to go.
Yeah. How about we do round robin and then?
Okay. So you go first.
So I'm gonna put. Yeah, I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put Marlon Brando as Matt Foley.
Could have been somebody. Could have been a contender. Put him a bum.
I'm living in a van, but down
Which is what I am.
I'm living in a van down by the river.
Well, the question is, was this Godfather or was this On the Waterfront? And I'm thinking it's Godfather, right?
Yeah, but it's just the actor. It's not the film.
I'm living in a van down by the river.
Is Schlegel just awarding this? Yes, if you can make the case through impressions.
I'm telling you, if you guys can
If
make
he
the
makes it up,
impression,
yeah.
of course. I'm waiting for you guys to join. Okay, Ryan's already made a Marlon Brando is Matt Foley. Get to work, guys. Get to work. Who wants a round robin? Clay? I mean, you're complaining a lot.
I mean, I'm gonna go with fuck me. I mean,
Clay.
Come on, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
That's what topics is, people. Clay, you just sold topics. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. That's what topics is. Right, Gerke? Right? Come on, Gerke.
It's pretty ridiculous, yeah.
I think John Voight is Frozen Caveman Lawyer. Yeah, I'm assuming this is Midnight Cowboy. He's like, hey, I'm just a simple cowboy. I don't know anything about you.
I think that's actually. I don't think you're wrong, Clay. I like that.
No, I didn't like that one. I thought he'd be George.
Round robin. Let's go to Girk. Girk, round robin. What do you think?
But there could also be like white elephant rules. Like if Girk doesn't like that, he can switch it up. And
I think if you can name the movie that you're trying to do the impression of, and you can make the connection.
No, Ryan. I think Ryan's right. It's not. I want everyone to make an opportunity to switch it. Maybe everyone gets two options. They can match. They can match someone to a character and switch one. So, Girk, Girks didn't like John Voight, Frozen. You're up, Girk. Just tell me what.
I mean, I think it should be George C. Scott, but as Frozen Caveman. But
he doesn't have the same ignorance.
Let's go with that, Girk. We're going with that right now. Where would you put? Or I'm going to move Voight away from there. I do love that. Oh, I'm a Frozen Caveman Lawyer. I mean, Girk, what do you want? What do you want now?
And I feel like maybe let's do Jack Lemmon with Wayne Campbell.
Okay, you're telling me. I got.
Wait, is Jack Lemmon? Did he win that for Glengarry Glen Ross? What was that?
For Grumpy Old Men, right?
No, this is the 90s. This is the 70s, dude.
Cassandra. Well. I'm broadcast. Okay, I'm trying to make Jack Lemmon as Wayne Campbell. That's what everyone should try every time we do this. By the way, if we did, okay, Jeremy, if we did Wayne Campbell, Jack Lemmon, Garth Algar is up there. It has to be his companion, Jeremy.
So what was the Jack Lemmon movie?
Well, probably The Odd Couple, right?
It was
The Odd Couple. No.
Jack Lemmon won for
The Apartment.
Save the Tiger.
Save the Tiger.
Save
yeah.
the Tiger.
No.
Jeremy, you've got to do Garth Elgar. Who's
No, this is my turn. And I've been eyeing my choice. Someone else can do Garth. But I really Clayton's obsessed with pairing it with the movie from the 70s that they won for, but I'm not.
Oh.
So I want to put Rain Man Dustin Hoffman as making copies guy.
Oh.
Definitely making copies.
Yes, but
Definitely
that Dustin Hoffman didn't. So you don't have to. So it's just the actor. It's not the role.
Yes, it's the actor.
It's just a 70s Oscar winner.
Yeah.
It never said it had to be that.
Jeremy.
Because I'm assuming Dustin Hoffman won the award for The Graduate.
Bradford, give us something.
So he's not going to say, hey,
I don't even know
you're
what
trying to seduce me.
Who's next, Ryan? I'm out of. Is there?
Wait, so can we switch? Can we?
He's sick of explaining the rules of this game to Clayton. Is that basically what's going on?
No, we can do Clay. Ryan. What were you going to say?
I was gonna put Jack Nicholson as making copies guy.
Oh, making copies, man.
But I think The Graduate was 69, and I don't think he won for it. I think it was.
Oh, he was Kramer versus Kramer.
versus Kramer.
Yeah. Kramer versus Kramer. Yep, it was. So you like, hey man, making copies, man. I love it, Ryan. I mean, let's just go to Gerke. Where would you put Dustin?
Wait, if someone steals mine, I get to do a new one.
Okay, sure. By the
This
way,
full white elephant rules.
Also, the most insane game ever. Just let's make a rule.
Let's do Peter Finch's Opera Man because he would go all out.
Okay, go ahead, Jeremy.
I'm mad as hell. I'm not going
Peter
to
Finch's Opera Man.
Wait, Peter Finch's what?
Opera Man.
Oh my God, Jeremy, you're on to something right now. I'm mad as hell and I'm blah, 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 blah. Oh my God. He is totally Opera Man. Oh, we are doing the Lord's work here. Okay, Girk, what do you want next?
So we've got Dustin Hoffman. We don't have Dustin Hoffman.
No, Dustin Hoffman is not connected.
Yeah, Bradford robbed him of a perfect connection.
How many copies, man?
He's making the copies.
I just want to make.
I could maybe see Richard Dreyfuss as Stuart Smalley.
I just want to make some copies, man. What do you want?
Yeah, I think Richard Dreyfuss is Stuart Smalley because that was Jaws, right?
So you want Richard Dreyfuss is what?
Stuart Smalley.
Oh my God! Because
my shark.
No, I thought Richard Dreyfuss won that for like the Goodbye Girl.
Because I'm smart enough and I'm happy enough, and gosh darn it, people like me.
I want to win this movie trivia.
Dreyfuss won for the Goodbye Girl.
That's what I said, dog. God damn
People,
it.
we got Gene Hackman.
Man, we're really bringing back the spot tonight.
Clay, it's up to you. Clay, what do you want?
I'm sick of people taking credit for my shit.
Clay, you got Dustin Hoffman, unconnected. What do you got? You got Gene Hackman, John Voight, Art Carney.
I'm just going to do Gene Hackman. No, wait. Let's do Art Carney as Ross Perot.
Oh, yeah.
This is why we do this, people. This is why we do this. Because Art Carney as Ross Perot.
And no, I'm not going to do an impression.
Can I finish? Oh,
you people.
We need Dana on this. I mean, Dana, what is he doing?
What did Art Carney win the award for?
Harry and
Can I finish?
I think
People,
it beat like
Ryan Bradford. We need
Jack Nicholson in Chinatown.
Ryan Bradford, Gene Hackman.
No, but Art Carney is Ross Perot. Like just the face, the structure of the face, it's perfect. I will say, man, that's I just did a little googling about Peter Finch. That is just absolute heartbreaking.
Well, his heart
it's like
definitely broke.
It's like it's like the polyester blend finally being discovered, and then I keel over and die on the escalator at Whole Foods. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was going to be on the toilet.
No, it was going to be actually it's the escalator at the Fred Meyer.
It'll probably happen for us. Ryan Bradford,
This
Gene
Marketplace, formerly known as Fred Meyer.
Ryan Bradford, Gene
You know what I'm
Hackman,
talking about.
John Voight.
Gene Hackman, Garth Algar seems like the.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. I love that.
Alongside Jack Lemmon.
Well, Jack Lemmon's now Wayne. Oh, yeah. So Jack Lemmon so Jack Lemmon is Wayne. And then Gene Hackman is Garth. Ryan, are you comfortable with this?
Yeah, maybe
Well-
those need to be swapped.
Yeah.
I kind of like
Dustin
that
Hoffman
energy.
would also make a really good Wayne Campbell.
Kind of like the energy, though, Ryan. I'm going to move Gene and Wayne down there. Who's next? Who wants John Voight Simon?
You
Well,
either
we
have
got
to
Dustin
go with
Hoffman
it
too.
or you have
Or do
to
you want?
steal
Yeah,
something.
what do you feel like, Jeremy?
Whose turn is it? Is it Gurky?
Girk, what would you switch out? John Voight Simon, what would you do?
Give it to Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think Dustin Hoffman would be a better Simon. Than John Voight.
Yeah. I guess it. People, we've really come up with something here tonight. So Dustin Hoffman, Simon.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, John Voight and
Yes.
Gene Hackman would make a good Wayne's World, Wayne and Garth, but maybe swapped.
So who, Ryan?
I totally see Dustin Hoffman as Simon.
I think Dustin Hoffman can do Simon.
So is there an odd 70s
Well-
Oscar winner out? Like there's one extra?
Yeah,
Simon is kind of like a. It's kind of like a.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Rain Man adjacent, right?
Well, John Voight could be the Gap Girls.
Well,
could
you
be-
had the Hurley boy in there.
Oh yeah,
You
we had
del-
the
you
Hurley
deleted
boy.
John Voight could be Pat.
Oh,
Or what about the Chris Kattan monkey
okay.
guy?
No, I like that more. I think Ryan.
I mean, maybe Dustin Hoffman is Pat since he did Tootsie.
Let's do Pat. I think Pat's the right answer.
Easy down. Don't bring up Pat anymore, dude.
Okay, we'll do Gap Girls.
You could say Pat was ahead of its time.
Oh no, I do like Chris Kattan. I don't know, monkey thing. No, what's another one? There's got to be a '90s character we're forgetting. Jack Handy. What about Jack Handy?
He was really more of a voice.
He's
You're
not
right.
a character. He was just a guy.
Church. Well, church.
Church lady or Hans and Franz.
Oh,
Oh yeah, those are both.
Or
like,
the
yeah.
Chicago guys.
Oh, the Da Bears.
Yeah.
You could see John Voight. Like, could it be Satan? Like,
let's do Da Bears. Da Bears. And I think that would leave us Voight, right? And then Voight. Da Bears. John Voight. And then we're done. People, we have come up with the most complicated situation ever. And and Ryan, I love that it took you to the 11-12 marker. You have given your entire being. So just remember John Voight's there. People, Polly Blend. We go to the Limp Bizkit crew. We're at the end of the show. Ryan Bradford, final thoughts on 2025. I know you've got a lot going on here. A lot going on. But Ryan, what are your thoughts on the future of Polyester Blend?
Just happy to be back, hang out with you all. Like,
what are your
thoughts
on the future of Polyester Blend?
No, I asked them for the future. We're the future.
It's gonna be our year. We're gonna, now that we're branching out into socials, we're gonna grow our audience.
I know, right?
Go viral.
God bless.
I feel like we finally made a deal with the devil.
And we made that deal. Ryan, God bless. Go to sleep. We love you so much.
All right. Good night, everybody.
We are at the moment, Clay. We're going to do a music break and come back.
Okay.
Do you want to do sports? Or are we done with sports?
I want to talk to my friends about sports.
Actually, you know what? We're going to end tonight's show, but we're going to be back next week.
Wait, are we not doing Complete Unknown then?
Well, do you want to talk? Oh, actually, we should do that, Jeremy.
Clayton was like, "You're not going to do Complete Unknown," and you were like, "We're waiting for Bradford to get done."
You're
and then
right.
It's
You're
like,
right.
no, let's end it.
Let's do it real quick, people. It's
We're going to talk about this online.
Yeah, Complete Unknown. Let's talk
Okay. I got a hard stop in 15. I got early morning, dude.
A little bit of Jeff Quinn film talk. People, we're here to talk about our last subject of the night. A complete unknown. A magnificent movie made by the guy who did, what was the movie, Jeremy? The guy who did the
Wolverine.
Yes, and then the Johnny Cash movie. What was that?
Walk hard.
Walk
Just kidding.
hard. Walk hard. Jeremy.
Walk the line. It wasn't walk
hard.
hard.
Is the parody that took the piss out of him.
Well, Jeremy, give your thoughts on. Give a quick synopsis of what the movie is, and then your thoughts on it. Jeremy, go.
So it's basically the story of Dylan from him arriving in New York in the amid the folk scene of the 60s to him going electric, Newport Folk Festival. Obviously the Bringing It All Back Home album, and then like a Rolling Stone. So that's kind of the arc of the movie. It is definitely very much feels like a biopic. Like it's always got like the Chelsea Hotel in the background,
Right.
or Cafe Wa, or
But it's beautiful.
like what the Gaslight, whatever the various like kind of famous venues and stuff are all kind of always in the background of scenes. And it's like, here's Dylan playing Blowing in the Wind to Joan Baez for the first time, stuff like that. But at the same time, like it's extremely well done. Chalamet is great.
Yes.
And it is kind of like giving you that sense of like hearing those songs for the first time.
Yes, I agree.
And they're great fucking songs.
Yes.
So I have a lot of issues with the movie overall, but at the same time, like I was enjoying myself watching it. I was enjoying hearing the tunes and kind of getting that sense of place and time.
Yes. Clayton probably had problems, right? Clay, you're a problematic guy.
Like, what, you think I have problems with this movie?
Clay, did you not love this movie, or did you?
I have problems with Jeremy's synopsis of this movie.
Oh, baby, let's go.
Oh, what did I incorrectly say?
Well, using words like biopic or the story of Dylan from this time to this time. I mean
that's
it's not a
literally
story.
what it
It's
is.
not a movie about a story of Dylan from this time to this time. It is like it is a threaded needle of a narrative of Dylan between 61 and 65, where it does a really, really good job of introducing people who don't know Bob Dylan to a great like swath of music that is unexplainable, fucking amazing, incredible, and is awesome without like complicating the narrative. Like if it really, if they would have like made Pete Seeger complicated, if they would have made Alan Lomax complicated, if they would have made Joan Baez complicated, if they would have made Dylan any more complicated, it would have been an impossible story to tell. They simplified everything. They simplified the dialogue. Like Dylan says like 5 words a minute, like, or 3 words a minute. Like he's like barely talks, because if he talked any more, it would have been a joke. And like, so bottom line, while I'm trying to say, I'm sounding critical, they did a fucking amazing job. Like, to tell this story and to make these characters believable and not feeling like caricatures, amazing job. And to make a movie for Dylan addicts and people who have never heard of Dylan that could both be appreciated, I don't think that's even possible. So, like, you know, a movie for Dylan addicts, I'm not there, right? Like, you know, a movie that no one outside of Dylan fans can appreciate. This is not that movie. This movie is a movie for everyone that you never heard of this person. They rely so heavily on the music with the narrative as just kind of a good to have. But the music holds up so, and this is like, I haven't listened to this era of Dylan frequently for 25 years. I've only listened to Dylan after this movie for the past 25 years. I was raised on this movie's music, and the fact that they hit you with this one after another, and also they hit you with like songs that you would only know if you were like, the songs he's workshopping in the CBS studios are a huge nod to people who absolutely know Dylan. Like, there's little Easter eggs for every Dylan fan. It was extremely well made as far as being a Dylan fan of multiple eras and across his whole catalog. I do not think you could have made this movie any better for as many people.
Whoa.
And that's my take.
So, to be clear, though, Clayton insulted my synopsis, and then instead of it was an arc from him arriving in New York to going electric.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Which
That's
is just
bullshit.
that exact same time frame.
You're wrong.
But he threaded the needle instead of it being an arc. Like what?
It's not a story of that. A comprehensive story of that would have been completely disastrous.
Jeremy, Jeremy Clay, hold on. This is content for the after hours. If you want to join us on the Zoom, find us.
This is movie talk. We should be debating.
We will see you.
This is like if Siskel and Ebert like started arguing, and then the producer was like, "Cut! We don't want to hear these guys discuss the movie. Let's cut this whole shit."
But Jeremy, we need to lead people to after hours. We're going to be ending the broadcast right now. Join us on the.
I want to hear more about what Clayton has to say, and you're trying to end this is crap.
Okay, Jeremy, you got it. Go.
All right. I just want to hear so your issue with my synopsis is that I said it was an arc.
You said this is a story of Dylan from 61 to 65. And I said, no, you can't tell that story. This is a very tightly woven tale of Dylan's music and his arc. Like you can't tell the story of Dylan between 60. They totally got rid of his entire struggle in the village. Like that. Like the way that movie was made. They like Dylan landed in a cab and went straight to CBS Studios. That's not the story of Dylan between 61 and 65. It's a tale tightly woven in a manner that can only be pulled off with very, very tight storytelling. It's not the story of Dylan. It's a tale.
Well, it's
with his music. Like his music is featured very well in the story.
It's a good use of his music, but it's still trying to put in beats. It has this whole romance with Sylvia that then just kind of like they have to have a kind of finale scene before he goes electric. In which,
by the way, she gets the shaft in that movie. She gets the shaft in that movie.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's still integrating. Like, here's a love story. Here's like, they won't let him put out his original songs for the first album, and it's a failure. So it's still introducing these elements of, success and failure, and the challenge of kind of being.
Also, Seeger was never in the hospital with Woody.
Yeah, I mean, that's just like you said, it's economic storytelling. They did a good job packing everything in. It's going to be a lot easier to just, especially since they're both kind of the two kind of old-timer, old guard people that he interacts with. You might as well introduce them both at once. So that's that's the kind of thing where
I'll ask you, what about this story?
It is
what
very
about the
tight.
story? What about the story makes anyone under the age of...
So you admit it's a story.
What about the story makes anyone under the age of 30 care about it?
Well, as a friend did describe it to me as boomer porn. So
under the age of 30.
Like I said during my initial description, it is the real magic of it is just seeing the songs performed.
A little bit of Jeff Wayne.
Ultimately, it's not really that well told of a story. There's not that much there. It is not on the level of cinema that Martin Scorsese brought to No Direction Home or the Rolling Thunder Review, or that Todd Haynes brought to I'm not there. But it is extremely good, like capturing of a moment and and showcasing the songs. That's
To answer the question in my mind, the two things that someone under the age of 30 should care about this movie: number one, the music.
That's
because there's not music like that being played. Period. None. You will not be exposed to that kind of music at all. Come on, man. Number two, number two should be someone who has become famous under no plan of his own, or maybe his plan, but takes that and smacks it, challenges it, does something different with it. Doesn't be like, I'm famous and I'm going to be like cool with it. Tells his own story, makes his own moves, makes their own moves, whatever. Those are the two things that I think young people should take from that movie. That's it.
People, we've come to the end of this night's broadcast of KTRD Polyester Blend. You can join the conversation if you want to on the Zoom link you could see at the top of the YouTube chat. We'll be back next Monday for the finale of the Woodstock 99 band. We will also see the conversation of the first 100 pages of Breakfast of Champions. Clay, your final thoughts here tonight on the show.
Great show. Good to be back. 2025. Let's go.
Jeremy, final thoughts on the show.
Good show. 2025. Good to be back. Let's do it.
Producer Rob.
Let's do it.
Producer Rob, where are the dishes? Where are the dishes?
I mean, they're in the dishwasher.
You have it way too big. You're way small in the frame. I don't like it.
I know. It's so much house.
Gerg, by the way, Rob, we'll talk about this afterwards. Gerg, final thoughts on the show. Final wants of 2025 Polyester Blend.
Final wants of 2025 Polyester Blend?
Yeah.
That seems like a lot of power. What you want.
Yeah, what do you want, Kurt?
I want the Lions to win the Super Bowl, and and that's really about it. I mean, peace on earth, whatever. I guess that's fine too. But really, just the Lions to win. But yeah, because you guys are starting the year off strong.
Coyote.
Here we go. I guess
we'll be back next week with more fun and merriment.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
People, we used to do this. We're 5 years in, Gert. We are going to keep going. But we used to do this, and I want to bring it back for the first show of 2025, because we will do what we did before and continue on.
Arizona moon, keep shining.
Keep shining.
From the desert sky above. You know, pretty soon, that big yellow moon will light the way back to the one you love. Blue shadows on the trail. Little cowboy, close your eyes and
fuck up the word.
All of the doggies are in the corral. All of your work is done. Just close your eyes and dream, little Dream of someone. Boom, 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 boom.
Dream of another show. It'll come next Monday. All the fun and merriment of what we do every week. Back next Monday. Blue shadows on the trail. Martin shirt. We love it. Soft wind blowing from the trees above.
All the other little cowboys back in the bunkhouse now. So close your eyes and
dream of another show. Clay, you're going to provide that right next week?
Yeah.
We'll be back next week with more fun and merriment. Polyester Blend 2025. Clay.
Yo.
Love you, buddy. We'll see you next week, right?
Night, Dusty.
I'll be here. Good night, Ned.
Good night, Ned.
Good night, Ned.